Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another live stream. Oh, the PTS isn't here. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Hey, the PTS is here. It looks like the normal game, kind of, right? You got the same background, sky, whatever, but you'll notice if we move the chat out of the way, there's something new here. Something new and exciting. Oh my god, is that the Trials of the Realm? Yes, it is. And that's because we are indeed on the PTS. We have got an unbelievable amount of stuff to test. We are going to spend multiple days playing on the PTS. That's how crazy this new update is, folks. So, today, I'm primarily going to focus on just showing off the new changes in the shooting range, showing off the new skins. Maybe we'll have time for like one or two more games. But this is the second stream of the day. I've already streamed for like 4 hours today, so I'm probably gonna have to take it a bit easy and not go super long today. But we will check out everything in detail, and tomorrow and maybe on Wednesday as well, we will really dive in and play a metric crap ton of matches because there are so many new builds and stuff to test. This is basically a fresh new meta because the entire item store has been changed, and so many builds have either gotten better or worse. And it's up to us to figure out what that is. So, first of all, let's check out what's new here in the menu. And the obvious thing is obviously Trials of the Realm. There's also an activities button here. I'm actually more curious about that. Oh, that's just the quests. Okay, and it also shows the trials here. Wow. Oh, wow, that is crazy. Okay, so this is like the minimized quest view, I guess? Cool. And then the Trials of the Realm button here. This is what we've waited a year to see. So if you're extremely new to Paladins, Trials of the Realm is a feature that was removed at the start of last year. And it's basically a more in-depth quest system than the normal quests that you see right here. So if we go on over to the second tab, you can see we've already got a bunch of sets here. Apparently I've already completed Temple Isles. Ooh, that's broken. Okay, brilliant. But yeah, we've got basically a bunch of unique quests that are much harder to complete than normal quests. And boy howdy, these really are insane. I'm looking at Brightmarsh right now. It's behind the chat. Let me move chat out of the way. We're going over here, okay? We're going to the right. You can see... Oh, I clicked on it and sent me the flare chest. Okay, oh, crap. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay. We gotta play 150 matches, kill 70 flanks or front lines, and win 10 siege matches to get this flare and style chest. We've also got to deal 15,000 damage within 30 seconds. Wow. So some of these, I guess, are more long-term quests. Some of these are obviously more short-term quests. I guess I'm thinking about it from the perspective of I usually did all of the quests in one day on Wednesday when the Trials of the Realm were a thing. 150 matches is not going to be feasible, so we'll have to be a bit more careful about some of those, spread them out over multiple days. But yeah, you get a bunch of rewards for these. And the newest, feature for the Trials of the Realm, in terms of not just the UI update, but generally in terms of how they function, is you no longer need tickets to actually unlock these. Before, you basically had 2 tickets on your account, and you would spend one of those tickets to unlock one of these sets. So for example, I would spend 1 ticket, unlock Brightmarsh, spend 1 ticket, unlock the Burrows, and then I wouldn't be able to complete Summer Court until I completed either the Burrows or Brightmarsh and got my ticket back. And so if you got stuck on one of these that was too hard, let's say I got stuck on the Burrows, I can't deal 15,000 damage within 30 seconds. It's impossible, man. Then I would never get that ticket back, and I'd basically be locked, right? I wouldn't be able to do any of the other quests. So they removed that system, and now you can just do the quests as soon as they are unlocked, which is really great if you ask me. And I believe Lunar Coast is the completionist set, right? Is that correct? Or I saw something about a completionist set in the patch notes. I'm not sure if it shows up here or if it'll only show up after I've completed all of these, but there should be completionist rewards as well, I think. First one should be the completionist set. Oh, Temple Isles? This one looks broken. Regardless... Oh, it's currently in process. Okay, currently in progress, so yeah. There will be completionist rewards that basically unlock after you've completed all the rest of the trials, which I like because it gives you incentive to do all of them and get additional stuff. And the long and short of it is, quests are back, which is good because it, lets you try out different things that maybe push you out of your comfort zone a little bit. It gives you stuff to do, stuff to grind for, and it gives you a bunch of free stuff. I mean, look at this. We got gold chests, crystals, event pass boosters. We got a flare chest up here, more gold, more crystals. We got a challenger's treasure chest, which is one of the new chests that contains unique cosmetics, which we'll take a look at shortly. A bunch of new stuff in here. This is great that it's back, and this UI looks pretty clean too. You also get, I guess, a little bit of additional lore. Traveler. Hey, welcome, I'm Josh Graves. Yeah, you get a bit of additional lore as well. You get to see it on the right here, just some lore paragraphs. I'll let you read that in your own time. For now, let's go check out the new event pass and some of these chests and things. So the event pass this time around is the same as the last event pass. No, I'm just kidding. They haven't updated that yet, obviously. We've got some new cosmetics, and I'm only just now realizing I'm actually not going to be able to show the skins in the event pass thing here because it's locked behind chests now. The major changes they've done to the event pass system this time around is they've increased the levels to 36, as you can see. I'm going to move back now. Actually, that's a bad idea because it covers up the level. Yeah, there are 36 levels now, which means more loot. And all of the cosmetics have been put into chests now. So the order at which you unlock things as you progress the event pass is now random. So you got like an eventful avatars chest, eventful skins chest, etc. I'm still not entirely sure why that was necessary, but it's a thing now. But yeah, regardless. Oh, it's So Grover limited title. Yo. All right. Yeah, you've got a bunch of extra stuff now, which is nice. And it's also the same price as the normal event pass, so that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at these skins now. So if I just go to the store, I unlocked all of these chests from the event pass, I'm pretty sure, because I bought it to completion. And yep, here they are. They're all down here. So eventful avatars chest, we have... we have Infernal Drogo's new avatar for the rest of the year. Nice. We've got this one for the Grover skin, I think, and a very generic avatar. And so if I just open the chest, I get a random one. I can equip it. You know how chests work. I'll open all these just for the sake of having them all. Escape, open again, escape. There we go, I did it. Hooray. Eventful Screens chest. Adventurous Horde loading frame. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, look at how cool that loading frame looks. That's so cool. Let's open it and get that loading frame. Such a cool loading frame. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at how cool that is. Anyways. It's not in yet, we are aware. Yeah. I figured as much. Eventful Sprays chest. That's the spray. Alright, that's working at least. A bit spooky. Alright. Eventful Deaths chest. This is the death card not in yet. I'll unlock it anyways. Test chest gold. Alright, that's to get gold on the PTS, right? Where are the rest of these chests? Oh boy. Oh, it's hard to find them because there are so many chests, right? Eventful Skins chest. Ooh. Ooh! What? Ship it. Ship it. Ship it just like that. Just like that. Add it to the game. Right now. Oh, man. Oh, man. I get that pain. I get that pain. That's... Oof. That's rough. Hopefully the Omen skin works. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot Feisty did this to me. All my champions are level 999 on the PTS because Feisty Jalapeno and Evil Mojo Dev trolled me. Oh, okay, man. Omen. Oh, it's not even here. I can't even look at it. Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess we don't get a skin preview this time around. That's very unfortunate. I suppose this is why we didn't get to see the Grover or the Omen skin in the developer update. Because you would have just shown that, and it would have been terrible. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I think that's everything in the menus, right? So I believe now it is time to move on to... Oh, crossplay button there now. I believe it's time to move on to the real meat and potatoes of this update, which is, of course, the brand new item store. And bounds, but mostly the item store. This is going to be quite a lot to get through. There is so much we have to talk about, chat. So, I'm just going to pick Victor, just for the most generic experience possible. Oh yeah, by the way, they added more loadout slots. There's 9 loadout slots now. I forgot about that, but that's also really good. And, ooh. And that looks different, too. That's the ultimate power-up. It's different. Wow. Cool. Anyways. So yeah, if we press I, we get to see... Yeah, this looks very different. There are so many items here now. They did a bit of an update to the interface. Nothing crazy. It still looks pretty good for the most part. You know, it's just going to take a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, it's pretty normal. And yeah, oh boy, there's so much here to talk about. Where do we even begin? We are going to recap every item here, because the patch notes are not working on the website currently. And, you know, just for the sake of talking about it, you know, it's brand new. It's good to explain it again. So, yeah, Resilience has been split up into 2 items. Haven has been split up into 2 items. Guardian now looks like a castle. This is pretty crazy. So, let's talk about Resilience up first. This is the new item Unbound, and it's pretty similar to old Resilience. It's the same price, and it also reduces the duration of crowd control effects. So, these are stuns, silences, rewinds, that type of thing, right? Heavy, hard CC. The type that stops you from using your abilities and stuff like that. It does not include slows, knockups, or knockbacks. That's been removed. So you can't buy Resilience, or Unbound as it's now called, to counter Ash, for example. Or to counter Jolt BK. That honor goes to the new item, Sentinel, where Illuminate is gone now, and this is what's taken its place. So for 225 credits, you can reduce the effectiveness of slows, knockups, and knockbacks up to 75%, so the same scaling as Unbound, but you also get this additional effect. You gain a 150 health shield for 5 seconds on elimination. Basically the new form of kill to heal, because you'll notice in the green items, kill to heal has also been reworked. So this is going to be pretty interesting if we buy this. Let's test it out, give it ye old test. If I just go over here and I kill this Ying, I now have 2,850 HP. I got a little bit of shield health there, and 5 seconds later, it's gone. So a bit of a way to snowball kills and sustain yourself. This is kind of the way you can kill to heal with ignoring Cauterize, but it'll also be countered by Wrecker, so it's, you know, fair enough. Kill 2 of them. Okay, we will kill 2 of them. Here, I'll do you one even better. I'll kill all of them. 3,750 HP.
That's 7 in a row.
So yeah, you can increase your max health. It's very similar to kill to heal, but it's a new dynamic because you can increase your max health even higher. But it now gets countered by Wrecker as well, so keep in mind if someone has Wrecker, that health is going to go away real fast. But yeah, that's pretty cool, and that's the second effect to this item. So this item is multi-purpose. If you're a flank, or somebody who wants to snowball kills, you can buy this item for that shield. But if you also are against something like a Jolt BK where you need to, you know, stop that knockback, you can also buy it for that and basically get a shield as a side effect. I really like the design of this item because there's multiple reasons to buy it that are completely separate from each other. I think that's really cool. In terms of the effectiveness of this, the shield is there because I think by itself the slows, knockups, and knockbacks wouldn't be enough. And yeah, it's really cool. I can't wait to test this in some games. The next sort of split of items we have here is between Arcane Warding and Armor Plating. If you're a boomer, like me, you probably remember the Haven Blast Shield split. Back in the day, you had Haven, which would give you damage reduction versus direct damage. So, Victor's Rifle, for example. Or you could buy Blast Shields to protect you from AoE damage, like the Grenade. Very similar to that, but slightly different. If we go back into the item store, armor plating reduces the damage you take from in-hand weapons by 8%. Arcane warding reduces the damage you take from abilities by 12%. The scaling on this is massive. So if I were to buy armor plating, or this Ying were to buy armor plating, she would take less damage from my rifle. If she were to buy arcane warding, she'd take less damage from the grenade and the ultimate. Now, that's a bad sort of example, comparing how it's different to Blast Shields and Haven, because both of Victor's abilities happen to be Blast, and his weapon happens to be Direct. But if we change champion to someone like, oh, I don't know, how about Bomb King? And then we go... Oh, my builds are all outdated. But yeah, then we go over here. If Ying were to buy armor plating, then she takes less damage from my bombs. But if she were to buy arcane warding, she takes less damage from my grumpy bomb and my ultimate. Boom. So, yeah, that's the key difference. And I'm sure the devs can confirm for people in the chat, because I saw some people asking about it. The right click for BK counts as his weapon. It has to, right? That would just make sense. So, you guys can confirm, Strix or Cryptic, one of you, this works with the detonate, right? Yes, good, thank you. Another thing I love confirmation on is Leon. Because if you didn't know, chat, all of Leon's attacks count as weapon attacks, because they apply Cauterize, apply Life Rip, and are affected by damage buffs. So if I Alacrity Ying, you see the Cauterize particle on her. The Valor Ying, you see the Cauterize particle. So are Leon's abilities armor plating or arcane warding? Right now is armor. So this, and this count as armor plating. Leon is all armor except ult. Okay. That's pretty intuitive to me, because I know about that distinction with Leon. Probably not intuitive to a new player, but in general, that whole dynamic has never been that intuitive to a new player. But that's good to know, because, yeah, she's kind of one of those weird edge cases. There are also more weird edge cases like Drogo's, for example, with his salvo. I think that's a bit more straightforward because it's a modified weapon attack, but I believe that will still be affected by armor plating the salvo because it's just more rockets, right? So that makes sense to me. I think that's how that works, right? So yeah, pretty cool. And I really like this split as well. The scaling scares me because 36%, holy crap, that's crazy. 24%, holy crap, that's crazy. And Veteran still exists, and is stronger now at 21%. But I really like splitting this up, because now we're back to thinking about items again. Instead of just, oh, I'm taking too much damage, I'll buy Haven. Now you have to think about what sources you're taking damage from, and try and strategically mitigate that. Am I taking too much damage from the Fire Spit? Okay, I need to buy Arcane Warding then, actually. Or is this Leon just nailing me with all her weapon shots? Well, I'd better buy armor plating then. But that means I'm gonna have to just be very careful around that General Assault, because that General Assault's gonna one-shot me. I don't have DR against that. I really like this. This is awesome. And I like that they've done it with Rezil as well. Like, Sentinel really makes me excited. I like this whole setup we've got going on here. The only thing I'm really worried about, again, is the scaling of some of these items, like Arcane Warding, like Guardian, which we'll talk about in a sec. But you may be wondering, scratching your head if you haven't read the patch notes, what the heck is up with Illuminate? I don't see it anywhere here. I mean, Sentinel's been reworked. There's nothing to counter Stealth Champions. Well, Stealth Champions, now, you have innate a set radius at which you can see Stealth Champions. So if I'm this close to Ying, Ying can see me.
You're the Puma's pajamas.
No duh, that's how it used to be. But the radius at which she can see stealth characters has doubled. So it's 30 units now. I don't know how far away 30 units is, but the radius is 30 units. So yeah, basically, by default now you can see stealth characters from farther away. But that default radius is not nearly as large as Max Illuminate, so it's a trade-off. It's kind of in the middle. But it's passive now. You don't have to buy an item for it. Stealth characters have basically been standardized. And for the most part, I think this is a massive buff to stealth characters. Because even though, yeah, everyone inherently now has, I believe, an Illuminate 1 in their base kit, you can't buy Illuminate 3 anymore. And Illuminate 3 is really cheap and really powerful once you max that out against stealth characters. So I think stealth characters will ultimately have an easier time, but that's just something we're going to have to test. We'll see. I don't know. But, yeah. I guess while we're here, Sky does less damage, too. That's the thing. Can still one-clip, though, so... Back to the item store. That's what we really care about. Let's check out Torvald now. Oh, God. We gotta demonstrate this last item. Oh, man. Alright. I don't know if you're prepared for this, chat. This is gonna be bonkers. Let me move myself out of the way here just for a sec. I'm just gonna go over here, I think. Is that good? I need to, like, tab out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll probably just put myself here. This will be good. Because I want you to be able to see all the glory that is this health bar, okay? Guardian. I'm out of credits. Crap. Oh, I gotta, gotta return to the lobby. Hold on. Oh, boy. So, yes. Guardian has been massively buffed this patch. They didn't do anything fancy with it. They just doubled it. So, they made it 60% at max instead of 30%. And this has taken the item from being D-tier trash to quite possibly the most busted item specifically on Torvald. Because it's also cheaper. It's 250 credits as opposed to 300. You'll notice Wrecker is more expensive at 275. But currently, check the build. Edit loadout. I have no health card, so this is just default Torvald. 3,000 health, 2,500 shield. But now, if we just casually, I don't know, max out Guardian real quick.
Spot on, old bean.
I now have, it seems to be a bit bugged, I now have 4,000 shield hit points. For a total of 7,000 HP. But also bear in mind, look at how much health I'm about to give Fernando. I believe I have Thanks Grandpa. Let me just double click on it to make sure. Look at how chunky this is. This is a tank, and look at how much of a proportion of his health bar gets filled up. 4 whole bars. I mean, oh, well, someone do the proper math on that. That's 300 extra health on an ability that has 650 health. So that's 950, and then 60% additional of that. That's like a 1,500 health shield I'm just casually whopping on somebody. And Guardian is cheaper now, so we can casually just buy that with whatever other item we want. For example, cheaper Veteran. Check this out. Switch the build, direct current, null and void. For the sake of demonstrating, I'm going to pop Glyph of Freedom down 1 and max out Glyph of Health. 7,749 health now. Veteran got buffed to 21%. Max that out. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of health. Oh, man. That's Torvald. By the way, the guy who can also run at you, no self-slow, pinpoint accuracy on 800 DPS, and nullify you, stopping you from using your abilities. But it gets even worse. Or better for Torvald. Worse for everyone else. I'm gonna have Cassie destroy my shield. We might be here for like a second or two.
Cut it out.
Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. Finally. Over the span of 1 second. Get all of that 4,000 shield back. So, yeah, 4,000 healing in 1 second, basically, for Torvald. This is the thing I have been worried about the most this entire update, ever since I saw this buff. We're gonna test the heck out of this in matches, eventually, either tomorrow or later tonight. We gotta make sure Torvald's okay. This seems incredibly overpowered to me, chat. But we're just gonna have to test, okay? Test, test, test. If you don't already have the PTS, get the PTS, test it, okay? We gotta make sure this is fine. And all the other stuff, too, but I'm just especially worried about this one. But yeah, that's the new Guardian. Oh, man. It's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. And also, one last funny thing. So Guardian now, I guess the one change they did do to the general functionality of this item is they made it so all shields are affected, not just, like, abilities now. So cards and stuff work, but also remember, Sentinel gives you another shield. Up to behind my head, 450 health shield at max. But if we buy Guardian, that gets increased by 60%. We're looking at more like a 700 health shield or something like that. So if we just max this out real quick, playing Torvald, and we just, I don't know, accidentally shoot Ying with a bunch of glyphs, 9,255 hit points. Oh yeah, for 5 seconds. Let's just prepare some people for death here. Boom, boom. And then let's stack it twice. Well, bam. I have 10,000 hit points, basically. So yeah, you can have an item synergy now. I think, is this the first synergistic item? Where one item directly makes another item stronger? Is that... I think that's genuinely the first synergistic item, which that's actually really cool, if it is the case. It's very interesting. And something else I should test real quick. Let's change champion to Victor, someone who can't make a shield, right? And then if I buy... What? I still have... Wait, I still have these items. I have 2,900 hit points. What? Oh, I have veteran. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me return to lobby. I want to see if I buy Sentinel, if I can then buy Guardian. I want to see if there's a case for that, where that could actually work. So let's try this out real quick. Do Victor, Cardio. Alright. Buy Sentinel, exit the item store, save it. No, I can't buy Guardian, so you won't be able to synergize that on regular characters. You'll only be able to do that with characters who have shields. Okay. Very good to know. Very, very good to know. Yeah, Wrecker's the same scaling, 30%. Oof. Okay. Let's move on now. The blue tier is the most overwhelming tier. The rest of the tiers only get simpler from here. Thank goodness. But still pretty scary, but, you know, simpler. The yellow tier is basically the same. A few items got cheaper. Nimble is now officially the cheapest item in Paladins history, but then also Master Riding got cheaper. Morale Boost and Chronos are exactly the same. But you'll notice there's a new item here. Horde. What does that do? This allows you to gain 10 credits every 15 seconds, and the higher tier you get, the more quickly that gives you credits. And it also gives you an additional 5, 10, and 15 credits on gaining an elimination. So if I max this out, and then I get my fat head out of the way, look at my credit count. It's just going to go up. Every couple of seconds. AndrewChicken gained credits. My name is too long for this. Feisty changed my name on the PTS too, and that hasn't been rectified. But yeah, you can see it slowly go up. It's slow, but over time, I mean, that's 10 credits every couple of seconds. That's really going to add up. And again, if we get an elimination, 30 credits for the base kill plus an additional 15 item bonus. So that basically increases the items we get, or the credits we get, by 50% for getting a kill. Now, the percentage will go down if someone's on a streak, because you get more credits for that, right? So percentage-wise, it'll go down, but still, it's a flat 15 extra, so that's pretty awesome, right? And yeah, that'll just get you a bunch of new items. It'll help you increase your item economy over the course of a match. So if you want to buy a more expensive item, like the new Bloodbath, the new most expensive item in the game now, and max that out by the end of the match, then you could buy Horde early, max Horde out, and then by the end of the match, you'll be able to buy Bloodbath level 3, and maybe buy Chronos level 3. So that could be a strategy you see with some characters. And like I've said multiple times throughout the stream, we gotta get on the PTS and we gotta test this. Because we gotta see, is Horde 2 weak? Is it just not worth running at all? Or is Horde 2 busted? And it's overpowered, and I have max items 10 minutes into the game. I don't know. We gotta test that out. So again, get on the PTS if you can. Test this out. We gotta make sure this is fine. But otherwise, yeah, yellow items are mostly the same. Nimble, still 21%, but very, very cheap. So that's fun. Now for the green items. We have two basically new items, but we also have a massive buff to 2 items. And a massive nerf to Rejuvenate. Rejuvenate is now 250 scaling. So I guess let's just go in order, starting with Meditation, which is the newest item. Except it's actually a really old item, because this is Old Veteran returned as its own separate item alongside Current Veteran. This allows you to heal for an additional 2.5% of your max health every quarter of a second when out of combat, up to 7.5%, which multiply that by 4, that's how much healing you're getting over a second. So let's do an experiment. Let's change champion to Yagharoth. who infamously has a lot of health. I don't know if you knew that. Yaggroth has a lot of hit points. Let's max out meditation, and then let's go take a bunch of damage. And then see how fast we heal it up out of combat. Alright, shoot me again. One more volley. Boom. Boom. Alright, run away. And now let's heal up out of combat. Let's see how fast our health recoups. Oh my god! Oh, wow, that's fast. Wow, that is so much better than Old Veteran. Old Veteran wasn't nearly that good. Let's try it again. Shoot me. Shoot me, yes! Oh, run away! Oh, almost died. Alright, whew. We made it out. We're safe in our backline, and whoop-de-doo! Wow, that is so fast. That is so fast. And because it's a percent base of your health pool, it's that speed for everybody. Which is significantly less impressive when you're playing easy. But it is still really good. And imagine you're playing a flank. Alright, I'm playing Androxus. Look at me. I'm playing silly meme build. I'm so goofy. I'm a goober. Oh no, I really took a lot of damage, huh? Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm one shot. Crap. Alright, reversal's up. Ooh. Okay, I made it out.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Wait, that's not doing anything. Did it break? Oh, now it's doing that. Now the plus signs are chunky. Wait, I'm a bit confused. Let me try that again. I think it broke. 1, 2, 3. Okay, what if I don't use reversal this time?
An enemy is savage.
There we go. Now it's really
Go
fast.
on a side tangent real quick. Y'all are awesome. We at over 200 viewers currently. Thank you, Andrew. 315
yeah, I appreciate the support
happy.
of the stream. Holy crap, the stream's been popping off today, man. Okay, so yeah, something with the reversal broke it. That's weird. Let me try it again. Let me do that sequence one more time. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And now I cast reversal. Now it's working. Okay, so it didn't have anything to do with reversal, it was just bugged. Okay. I'll let the devs figure out how to fix that. Regardless, you see how fast I regenerated my health out of combat there with Androxus. That was like 2 seconds tops, and I'm back to full health from nothing. So, this item could be useful on flanks. Not just tanks, right? You see percent-based healing, you want to go for the tank, right? But on a flank, healing up that quickly out of combat could have massive implications for, you know, being autonomous in the backline and not having to rely on your healer, especially if you're playing with a bad healer for flanks, like Grok. You know, it's really hard to heal, to flank when you've got a Grok on your team, because he's barely able to get you any healing. You can buy Veteran, hide behind a wall for a few seconds, and whoop, heal right back up. And this item is extraordinarily cheap as well. So it's at almost no cost to you, and you can just go right back up and just... It's crazy. That is a lot stronger than Old Veteran. That is insane. So yeah, just a thought. New meditation. But also, we've got buffed Life Rip. Your weapon shots now gain 60% lifesteal as opposed to 30% at max. So it basically got the same treatment as Guardian. It is slightly more expensive now, though. But this healing is going to be insane. I'm playing Androxus, not exactly the king of high DPS in this game. And we're just going to take some damage, and then recoup it. Wow, 330 per shot. I still don't think this is going to be, like, the meta choice on a lot of characters because of Cauterize. Usually when you're shooting at an enemy, they shoot back and apply Cauterize, making it probably the least reliable form of healing in the game. But there's no denying that is really strong. And also remember, chat, you can stack this with other sources strategically on certain characters to make it even better. So, for example, let's play Bomb King. Bomb King has a card. I'm just going to tear apart this build. Actually, yeah. Oh, we have King's Court in here already. Okay. So, King's Court is a card that heals you for a flat 60 every sticky bomb you detonate. And, well, up to 75 now. That scales additively with Life Rip. There are no diminishing returns on that whatsoever. You get the flat 75, regardless of if you hit an enemy or not, making it not Life Rip, thus not applying diminishing returns. So we can stack that with Life Rip 3 now giving 60% lifesteal, and look at the heal we're going to get on the sticky bomb. Boom, boom, boom. It's bugged! Uh-oh. Do I need to, like... Oh, my items are grayed out. Oh, the shooting range is a wonderful thing. Okay, let's reload the shooting range, and then I'll show it to you, because the game doesn't work. Here, let's do this. I think items freak out when you switch in the shooting range. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Oh, just reopening the item shop fixes it. Okay, thank you. I'll remember that next time. Alright, so yeah, general purpose, Life Rip 3. Let's see the healing now. This is going to add a 75 on top of the over 400 plus that we're now going to receive from our sticky bombs. So, well, bam, one sticky bomb. 510, you can see the second source of 75. That's actually massive. That's huge burst. So yeah. At this rate, the card might honestly be redundant because of how little of a proportion it is relative to the Life Rip heal now. But regardless, that's one of the ways you can get additional healing on your weapon shots. Now, here's a case that wouldn't work as well. Let's play Victor, and let's play Shrapnel, and then let's go for a build that has the lifesteal card in it. Like this one, which is horrendously outdated, as are all my builds. So this will give me 25% lifesteal while using Iron Sights. However, that will incur diminishing returns because it is a raw form of lifesteal. So we get 60% with lifesteal, and just for a baseline, let me swap load out to one that doesn't have the lifesteal card in it, like this Shrapnel build, and let's just see how much healing I get, right? 1, 2, 3, okay. 84 healing per shot, 126 on a headshot. Now, let's open this up, and let's swap the loadout to this build again. 25% additional lifesteal, right? That should put us at almost 100% lifesteal, right? Well, no. 1, 2, 3. From 84 up to 84! oh, wow, that's bad. Let me double click on the build real quick just to make sure that wasn't a fluke. And reload the item shop as well. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, aiming down iron sights. Right. I forgot. Thank you, chat. I'm stupid. Hold on. I'm not very smart. Okay, aim down iron sights. Okay, it's up to 93. Okay. But still, that's not 25%. That's a lot lower than 25% extra. So that incurs really heavy diminishing returns. It's honestly not worth it to run this card in lieu of extra health with this new lifesteal because the diminishing returns are just that great. So that's a case where it wouldn't work, right? And again, yeah, also remember anti-healing exists, as Strixus says. And you're most likely to get affected by anti-healing when using Life Rip as opposed to any other source of healing. Yo, welcome, XSTV. We're checking out the item shop. Here's another source that would work, though, with the new Life Rip. There are 2 cards in particular in this game that are lifesteal but don't have diminishing returns, and I still to this day have no idea why. But it is both Buck and Pip's slow Life Rip cards. So Bully for Buck, and I believe it's Acumen for Pip. These don't incur diminishing returns for some reason. So, I can achieve 60% plus 60% is going to be 120% lifesteal. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. I just healed for 1100 off of a shot that did 800. Huh?
Did you see that?
Look at that. 2 shots get me back up to full health. I don't know why that works. It's probably a bug. Are they going to fix it? Probably not. It's been in the game for years. But that is a source of lifesteal that works. So Buck and Pip both. Let me show Pip off. They both now have 100% plus lifesteal builds. Yeah, it is Acumen, so 50%. So this is going to be 110% lifesteal. Let me refresh the item store. Look at this. Let's go take some damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Wait, is that broken? Wait, does Pips not actually work? Uh-oh. I might have been wrong about that one. If that's the case, then it's really confusing why Bucks doesn't work. Or why Bucks works, but why Bucks works, but why Pips doesn't, because Bucks is, you know, basically the same. Okay, I guess that one doesn't work, but for Buck, it does work, so keep that in mind. Lifesteal card with Ash. No, the Lifesteal card with Ash will not get you 100%, 10%.
I should upgrade my gear.
If my assumptions about the game are correct, this build has it. All right, 50% lifesteal. Let's head over here. Refresh the item shop. We got lifesteal level 3. Take some damage. And 284. So yeah, 60% lifesteal will be on Ash 240. And then we're adding the 50% from the card on top of that to get to 284. So you see how heavy the diminishing returns is. We get 44 extra from the lifesteal card at level 5. Let me switch to a build that doesn't have the lifesteal card just to prove it. Do all of these have lifesteal? Oh my gosh, they do. What the heck? Wow, these are so outdated. Okay, let's just swap this out for max ammo or something random then. Yeah. Take some damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, 240. So, if you want to buy the life rip item, the lifesteal card is basically pointless. However, the lifesteal card also scales basically as high as the lifesteal items, so you could also just run the lifesteal card and not buy the lifesteal item. But if you buy both, you're incurring heavy diminishing returns, and you're either wasting credits or wasting loadout points, depending on the type of playstyle you're going for. So yeah, Azon lifesteal is another one that just won't work. The only exception to this case, then, I guess, is Buck's card. Let me try Pip again, just to make sure it wasn't an anomaly. Yeah, Acumen, level 5, 50%, plus the 60% from the item store should be 110%. Okay, so yeah, I was misconceived about the Pip card, then. It's literally only the Buck card. Let's swap over here to Buck and just double-check Buck again. Net shot card, Bully, level 5.
Stick the landing.
With the item refreshed. Wait, the item didn't refresh. Item, what are you doing? I ran out of credits, man. You guys saw it earlier. We got over 1,000. So, yeah. Cassie is CC immune. Wait, do you not get the lifesteal if they're CC immune? Hold on, I might have been doubly misconceived. It does work, but it doesn't work on CC targets? Because the bonus damage applies, but not the lifesteal. Is that really the case? Okay, let me do this then. Catalyst, buy a life rip. Alright, let's head over to the Cassies. We're going to have to be really quick about going to the other side to shoot some other people. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's just randomly shoot to refresh out of combat. There we go. Head on over here. Oh! I have been doubly misconceived! Oh my gosh! Okay, that does work. Okay, never mind. Wow, I've learned something very new today. Man, that's weird. Why does the bonus damage work? But not the lifesteal. I guess maybe it's the wording. Catalyst, hit with explosive flask, take increased damage for 4 seconds. This is only against enemies slowed. So yeah, I guess it is the CC effect then. That's crazy. Okay. Well, thanks for clearing that up. I believe it was Srixus who said that. That's crazy. Okay, well, I guess that clears it up then. Pip and Buck's cards both are the only lifesteal cards that work with Life Rip without diminishing returns. So you can achieve over 100% lifesteal on both Pip and Buck. Both of them. That's basically it in terms of the pure lifesteal, right? So yeah. But the rabbit hole goes deeper with Life Rip because there is a man named Koga. He has a very cool card. Let me use that card. It's called Trigger Happy. This increases healing received by 20% while firing SMGs. If we just happen to maybe, I don't know, stack it with Life Rip, boop, boop, boop. 54? Oh, I died. That's obviously not 100% lifesteal, though. It must be counting the numbers differently, because I killed her and I did not full heal. But, ready to die? That's a lot of healing still, so bear that in mind as well. Just another thing to consider with Koga here. And the rabbit hole goes even deeper, although probably not too deep on this one, because most tanks you still won't want to buy Life Rip with. But let's go play Makoa, because I know he has this card. There is a card where you receive... Oh, it's from other players. There must be a character with a card where you receive increased healing just period. Atlas, maybe? I think Atlas has one. Let me look and see. Increased healing received by 6% while stasis field is active. That doesn't specify from other players, so perhaps, perchance, maybe... I probably shouldn't do this to my main build. Swap loadout. Deja vu. Let's just use this piece of garbage and replace this with this. So we can get 30% increased healing while stasis field is active. And then hypothetically, hopefully, maybe, possibly, potentially, in theory, we get increased healing from our life rate. This is super niche. You probably won't do this, but just a test.
Bloody hell.
Alright, there we go. So normal life rip from a full charge shot is 468. Alright, now put this up. 608! Hey! There we go. Alright, so we can get some pretty nice healing from that. But still, the reason why you wouldn't do this on a tank is just because tanks have really low DPS, and so Life Rip relatively scales pretty poorly. And yeah, you would just want to buy Rejuvenate instead. But that is another type of card that would work. So if they add a damage character, or a flank, or someone like that who has a type of card like this, you can use that on them. So, to summarize, Life Rip, the new item, ridiculously good, in terms of just the raw healing it gets you, in theory, on paper. Cauterize will affect it heavily, because when you're shooting enemies, they shoot back, they apply Cauterize. Life Rip is the least reliable form of healing in the game. However, it scales very powerfully now, and with certain cards, you can synergize to get a crazy amount of healing. Buck and Pip's lifesteal cards work with Life Rip without diminishing returns. Every other lifesteal source in the game, such as Ash's card, Azan's talent, etc., does not work with Life Rip, because the diminishing returns will be so great that their sources of lifesteal will just get completely wrecked. You will barely get anything. So don't use it with those lifesteal cards. You can also use it with cards that provide you increased healing, but be careful that it doesn't say increased healing from other players. Just increased healing in general. That's what you're looking for. Like Koga's card, and like Atlas's card that we just described. That's how you can stack it with the new Life Rip. In summary. But yeah, this is really cool. Really interesting. And it'll be interesting to see if like 100% buck, 100% lifesteal buck becomes meta or something like that. That would be really cool. Alright, let's move on. We got more items to test. Oh boy. We're not even done. Rejuvenate, like I said, got a nerf. Just to the price. Otherwise, it's normal. Veteran got a massive buff to the health. Let's play someone who has a lot of health, like, I don't know, Rom.
How many credits?
And let's just see how much health we can get. Do I have a 10k HP build? I do, yes. Alright, so 5,250 HP. And then we grab Veteran. Scales up to 21% now. Massive buff. And it's cheaper. So we now have 6,352 health. Now, if we just shoot a little bit... Oh! 11,000 HP ROM! I'm making a new video, boys. 11,000 HP ROM. Also remember, chat, ROM got a massive buff. This update, all of his healing now ignores Cauterize on the soul armor. So, the souls that I'm getting off of Victor right now, those ignore Cauterize, and also this ignores Cauterize. But just keep that in mind. Holy crap! So yeah, massive Veteran buff. And I need to refresh the shooting range again, because I'm out of credits. But yeah, just bear that in mind. Veteran, very good as well. Still scales worse than the damage reduction items, but it now serves as general inoculation towards everything except percent-based damage. The Veteran will still make you take more damage from percent-based abilities such as Sky's Poison Bolts, in which case it would be better if you're looking to get inoculation from those to buy the damage reduction items. And in general, if you're taking damage from something specific that's annoying you, then you can buy the damage reduction item and mitigate that more than what Veteran can do. But you have to think about that a lot more now, which is interesting. Moving swiftly on, let's take a look at Victor, I guess, again, and show off the final item in the green category, which is Bloodbath. This is a modified take on Kill to Heal, which is very interesting, but sadly, I can't show why it's interesting in the shooting range. So the new version of this makes it so that kills heal you, and eliminations heal you and the ally who got the kill for 600 health. Does not ignore Cauterize now, I don't think, by the look of it. So, yeah, basically old Kill to Heal. Much more expensive now, but that little clause right there that says eliminations heal you and the ally who got the kill makes this very interesting. It's ridiculously expensive. The most expensive item in the item store now. And generally, probably, in my opinion, not worth it to pick up on flanks anymore. But it might be what you see supports buy. Because, yeah, we just got 600 healing there. But imagine this. Picture this, right? Let's go play some Genos, my friend. And let's get some Luminary, and let's do the standard build. And now, we've got Bloodbath. Hypothetically, you can't see this because Fernando's not actually going to get a kill, but hypothetically, if I put this mark on Fernando, for the next 13 seconds, any kill Fernando gets, instantly burst heal him for 600. Because I, the Genos, bought Kill to Heal and my mark is on him. And because my mark is on him, I get an assist for every kill that he gets, because that's how healing works in this game. If you heal somebody and then they get a kill shortly thereafter, you get credit for that. Genos is going to be really good with this item, in particular, out of all the supports, because Genos has the easiest time getting assists out of any support in the game. Because you just put the mark on somebody and boom. Next 13 seconds, any kills they get, they're also yours. So Bloodbath might be really good on Genos. But other supports to think about are supports that can also get high assist counts, like Grover, who can also really easily mooch assists with his passive aura. Some supports might be harder to utilize this item than others. Supports that don't really get that many assists, like, I don't know, off the top of my head, maybe Ray. But yeah, those few in particular, especially Genos, it really interests me to see what Bloodbath will feel like on Genos, because it seems like a very good item for him to buy. We'll have to test that in a real match, though. Unfortunately, we can't really test it in the shooting range here. Alright, moving swiftly on. Let's go back to Victor here and check out the red category of items, which has me scared. So, we've got Bulldozer. Perfectly normal, nothing changed. Deft Hands. Got a slight price reduction. Okay, that's cool. Lethality. Literally exactly the same. Wrecker. Scales the same, slightly cheaper. But then there's this new item. Uh-oh. This item is called Trigger Scent. And it increases the damage dealt by 5% up to 15% for 5 seconds after getting an elimination. And it is very cheap. Only 200 credits a pop. So we can just max this out and go have some fun. So I'm going to do a bit of an experiment. Let's kill Ying, and then let's kill Victor, and then let's throw the grenade. That does more damage too. And in general, look at how much more damage I'm doing. Basically, after you get a kill, you can snowball. And you can get, yeah, some pretty crazy amounts of damage. Let's throw this out. Wabam, gotcha. Wabam. Let's kill you, and then quickly just dump the ults out. 1610, it buffs the damage of your ultimate. We just 3-tapped the Fernando. Now, this might not be the craziest thing in the world on Victor of all characters, but I would like to paint a picture in your imagination for a moment here. Remember Torvald with Guardian, right? Torvald, Guardian, giving out 1,500 health shields with Thanks Grandpa, okay? Add Genos with the new Bloodbath item, giving 600 healing. He's got his mark on you, which has all that healing, but then every time you get a kill, an additional 600. Because he invested in Bloodbath, which means you are free to spend all your credits on Trigger Scent and whatever other items you want. Like, I don't know, morale boost, armor plating, veteran, something like that. Lethality, right? You can buy Trigger Scent and Lethality. And Snowball, all of that on Buck. That's going to be insane, I think. That's something I've been worried about since I heard about this patch. And if we just play Buck here for a sec. Where's my proper... Oh, this is my bounce house build. Okay. Buy the items real quick. I said buy the items real quick. I'm out of credits again. Oh my gosh, this bug annoys me. But yeah, I think that's going to be ridiculous. The damage reduction and health items also got buffed. Do bear that in mind. So, there are ways to counter it. But it's still pretty scary. Still pretty scary. Let's just buy Trigger Scent, and let's buy Lethality, and let's go play with Victor over here. First kill is going to be normal, but then the snowball is going to accelerate. Whee! Bonk. Boom, gotcha. Got the Lethality proc. Boom. Stomp. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't hit a headshot. There we go. Gotcha. 1100 damage headshot. Boom. Gotcha. What if we just ult? Boom. Boom. Gotcha. Just a thought. Just a thought. Not just Buck either. Like every flank that snowballs can make use of this item. Like if we want to play Eevee, let's just stack it with Over the Moon. What the heck? Why not? Over the Moon build. Oh. What the hell? Okay, let's go. Let's use the snow clip build. What the hell was that? Okay. Boom. Boom. Double procced Over the Moon and have the new item now. Actually, I don't have the new item now. Let me fix that. Now I have the new item. Bonk. Alright, now Over the Moon plus that, 1100 damage. 2-tap the Ying. 1200 damage. 1100 damage again because he had the immunity. Let's go over to the Victors over here real quick. Let's just test it out. Alright. Boom. 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 Pushing 1300 damage. I don't think we can get 1300. But holy crap, man. It's interesting. It's very interesting. But also bear in mind, Over the Moon also gets completely hard countered by armor plating, which now scales at 24%, so, yeah. Not a perfect system. And in general, a lot of the items this patch are ridiculously strong, which is cool. It makes your items feel very impactful. Trigger Scent, obviously very impactful. Some of the items that were less impactful are cheaper. Deft Hands, cheaper now. Life Rip, more impactful, slightly more expensive, but man, 60%. Guardian, way more impactful now, and cheaper. Veteran, way more impactful, and cheaper. These damage reduction items, very impactful. These items, still very impactful, even though Resilience got split in two. Still very impactful. Nimble, ridiculously cheap. Meditation, ridiculously cheap and very impactful. So, you have a lot of choices, and there are going to be so many new playstyles and builds that emerge because of this, and I am so excited to test this out. And finally now, goodness, I've spent an hour waffling. We're finally done with the item store, but we just still gotta stay in the shooting range because we've got more characters to test. Let me reset, return to lobby. We're gonna check out the balance changes now, of which there are many. Many spicy ones, too. So, let's give that a quick rundown real quick. And sip some water, because my voice is hurting. Ah, I love water so much, dude. It's the best. Alright. What should we start off with here? The problem is, I don't have the patch notes in front of me, because the website's broken. So I'm going to do this off of memory. Unless chat has a better idea. Might just go out of order. Someone wants Vora. You know what? We'll do Vora first. So Vora got a very interesting balance change. basically, oh man, my builds. I hate my builds on the PTS. I wish they would update my builds. Just update them all for me. Easy. Her damage over time has been normalized to just 100 damage over time. And much of that damage has been shifted into bursts on
Gigabrain
the initial
idea.
impact
Use your
of the
patch
projectile.
notes video, Andrew 315
Oh,
happy.
yeah. Brilliant. Yes. So she's going to be a lot burstier now, but she still retains all of the utility of the damage over time, because nowhere in the patch notes does it say anything about the duration going down. So you still get that pseudo reveal. But yeah, these are going to be a lot burstier now. Let's just burst Ying and see how this feels. Oof. But yeah, only 10 damage per tick on all of the DOT, so it's stabilized. It's normalized now. And in general, a lot burstier now. And then we get that 40 DOT from the Dark Siphon. 600 heavy, 300 medium, 200 there. And also, she got the tiniest attack speed boost between the medium and light attacks, I'm pretty sure. I don't even really notice it, and I've played a decent amount of Aura recently. So, yeah. But this burst is going to be nice. This is a net buff, even though it seems like the time to kill is basically the same. Reason why it's a net buff is because, oftentimes, when you rely on DOT, you run into circumstances where the enemy bursts you down and you die, and then after you're dead, the DOT finally catches up and kills them. Now, because she's relying on burst, she's more likely to burst the enemy down and just straight up win and get away without dying. So it's actually, it may seem like a boost to her damage output, and yeah, that might be true. I haven't worked out if the numbers have actually gone up. But in actuality, it's more of a buff to her survivability, which is very interesting. In a weird, roundabout sort of way, right? But yeah, this is going to feel really nice to play Vora. Just kind of making her feel more clean, more fluid, and I like it. I can't wait to play some Vora. It's going to be really nice. And, yeah, play with some of the new items, too. Oh, boy. Also, that increased burst will also make her feel more impactful when you consider armor plating, right? Because, yeah, that, again, increased scaling, gonna make the damage feel weaker, so increasing the burst makes her still feel at least somewhat satisfying when Haven takes effect. Alright, what champion do we do next? Let's go on over to, I don't know, let's try the new Blast Flower. Blast Flower got a buff. Did they change it again? I swear, they've changed Blast Flower like 3 times. I saw an iteration of it at 10%. I saw an iteration of it giving, I think, 10 extra damage on top of the pre-existing damage buff. Now it says 20%. I'm so confused. Regardless, Blast Flower does more damage now. Yeah. And it stacks 1 more time. So, yeah, that's going to be pretty nice. Her sustained DPS is finally going to be pretty huge, but you still have to ramp up the damage, and this doesn't buff her other talents, meaning if you want to play Nightshade or Scorn, you're still playing a very weak character overall. But yeah, let's see the scaling on Fernando. 600, 700, 800, 900! Oh! And he's dead. We can just build that up on Ying, and I think we actually take 1 fewer shots to kill her. I don't know. But regardless, yeah, generally more damage now. Willow is now even more of a one-trick pony when it comes to her talent choice, because Blast Flower is even stronger now, and the other talents haven't gotten buffed. So we're still a long way from achieving true balancing zen when it comes to Willow, I guess. But it's a step towards making her feel better. And again, bear in mind, armor plating exists. They buffed it up to 24% from current 6% of regular Haven. So Blast Flower is stronger, yes, but also armor plating is going to make her feel even weaker. Which actually, now that I think about it, makes the other playstyles even weaker than they were before this patch. Poor Willow. But yeah, this is a good buff. I still want to see more for her base kit. I want to see a drift passive. There's no reason why she can't have a drift passive. She has these massive wings. She's a butterfly. I want to fly. I want to go zoom. I want to glide around, man. Please. But yeah, it's still nice. I'm glad to see Willow at least get some love. Up next, I guess let's move to Skye. We're going kind of backwards. Skye got a damage nerf to her base wrist crossbow, so she now does 115 damage per shot. Can still easily one-clip, especially if you hit headshots. But yeah, it is a damage nerf nonetheless. 15 damage per shot, that really adds up, so it is pretty hefty. But again, bear in mind the changes to Illuminate. She's going to have a lot easier time sneaking up on people now because, yeah, they don't have to buy Illuminate, and the default range at which you can see stealth characters is larger now. But you're never going to have to run into people using Illuminate 3. So, Sky, this patch, is going to be stronger than Sky last patch after people buy Illuminate 3. Just something to think about. I honestly don't know whether this is going to be a net positive or net Sky for Sky's reliability in terms of the meta when taking into effect the Illuminate change. I really don't know. We'll see. But yeah, also if you got aim assist, I mean, holy crap. Headshots just, boom, delete people. Because yeah, no recoil and no spread goes a long way to making it easy to drill into people's heads. So yeah, keep that in mind as well. Alright. Who's after Sky? Who do we need to test? Oh, I skipped over Terminus and Seven. Oh my gosh, we got so much to test. And Tyra. Okay. Let's go to Terminus. I am so excited to see this change. This is a massive buff to Terminus, what he just got here. I'm going to use this build, which has Abomination and Necromantic Might. Actually, no, screw that. I'm going to go my default build, which grants me basically none of that. So I don't generate any... I don't generate any Power Siphon charge from any sources, other than, yeah, just what the default Power Siphon is. Let's go over here. Let's get some Power Siphon charges real quick. I got 3. Okay. The new change to Terminus's base kit, this is not a talent, this is not a card, this is base kit, is when you hit Power Siphon charges now, it increases the charge rate of your Power Siphon. So you hit the Calamity Blast, increases charge rate of the Power Siphon, which is very intriguing indeed. And if you were to run it with some Power Siphon uptime cards, like this Calamity Blast build, which has Abomination and Necromantic Might for more Calamity Blasts, then you'll really have a lot more uptime. It's 25% per Calamity Blast, and it stacks up to 125% if you slam all 5 Calamity Blasts into them. So let's go over here, drain my Siphon, and then see how fast it recharges with the max thing. And with Abomination. So empty Siphon with Abomination level 4. We get about half of it back from Abomination, and then look at how fast the rest of it comes back. So this will really help out with your Siphon uptime. And again, it's a base kit. It doesn't matter what build you run. This is a net massive positive buff for Terminus. Gonna feel a lot better now. I've played a bit of Terminus in live servers without this buff. Oof, it's rough, and I can already tell you, this is gonna be really nice. One question I had that I think I just answered is whether or not this new passive increase will affect cards. So for example, if I have 100% increased Power Siphon regeneration rate, will Abomination give me 16% instead of 8%? And I didn't see any sort of linear increase in the amount of charge that each thing gave me. I'm going to do that again just to test. See real quick. And then, yeah, we'll probably move on. But, yeah, we'll do Empty Siphon again. And then just slam into somebody and see if it increases at a higher rate. I don't think it increases at a higher rate per charge. But once we hit all 5 charges, I mean, man, the rest of that just comes back, like, instantly. So yeah, that's kind of the, that's the Terminus buff. We will play with that in a real match eventually, and I'm really happy to see it. I genuinely hope and think, honestly, that every tank in the game will be viable this patch. That's my hope. I think we might have finally achieved true balance for the tanks. Still not perfect, you know, some tanks have, you know, issues with, like, their talents and stuff like that. It's not perfect.
Wow,
system.
you're, like, really good!
But I think this might be the first patch where genuinely you can play any tank and it's fine. I mean, you still have to worry about your team comps and counter picking, but you know, you could pick Terminus or Rom and be like, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm Terminus and Rom. I'm popping off. I'm a big guy.
Really good.
Swing my axe. Oh yeah. And yeah, even Yagharoth. I mean, Yagharoth's weird. I think for most players she's inaccessible, but there are people who can make her work genuinely. We can't just say that doesn't happen.
Really good.
Yeah. Also, thank you for the 5 gifties coming in here. Trail Mix 101. That is awesome. I appreciate that so much. Holy crap. That is amazing. Anyways, let's...
wow, you're, like, really good!
Let's move on to, I guess, Tyra real quick before we get to 7, because 7 has a lot going on. Hunting Party got a massive nerf. Look at how simple this description is now. Hunter's Mark now grants its damage bonus to allies.
Really good!
It feels a bit naked, a bit bare. Where's the rest of it? Well, it's gone. The only other benefit this talent provided was that it gave you 2 marks instead of 1. It's not a thing anymore, it's just 1 mark. So, hunting party. Bam! That's it! And then I get another one back after killing her because of my build, and wha-bam. But this is going to decimate the uptime of the Hunter's Mark. Especially if you don't get that kill. Like, if I just leave that there, oh boy. It's going to be a while before we apply another mark.
Blood?
This is very nice, because Hunting Party has been meta with Tyra for a very long time. It's very frustrating to play against. You know, especially if you're a flank and you're a priority target for Tyra to mark. She just constantly has a mark to put on you every time you peek her. And then when you do that, the enemies know your every move, and they get bonus damage against you. This nerf keeps the potency of the 1 mark. You still have the reveal, you still have the bonus damage to all teammates.
Killing spree.
But it's a lot less uptime now. And I think that's a good way to change it, ultimately. We'll see how it feels in a real match. We'll see if it's still oppressive, or if it's actually bad now. That'd be interesting, right? But yeah, that's the change to Tyra. Now, let's take another sip of water. My voice is seriously dying. I've been going for hours. Alright, let's talk about 7. So, a lot's happened to 7 over the past few patches. You guys remember, in Valor's End, he got destroyed, gutted, buried, 7 feet under. It's over for 7. Aiko's Vault, he got nothing. But then in this update, he got a lot to try and push him back up, but also make him reasonably fair still. I still am not 100% happy with all the changes, but I am generally happy with most of the changes. So, for starters, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There's another very simplified description on your screen. Can you guess which one it is? It's overcharged. They removed every negative attribute about overcharged. You have 2 charges now. You have your damage now. You lose the cooldown buff, right? You don't get the 2 seconds cooldown reduction anymore. You just pull enemies. Simple as that. It's so clean. I love this description. It's just, it's so simple. It's beautiful. And, yeah, look at this. Oop, okay, can't use it there. Yoink! And now, woo! I can go up here and shoot her. Yeah! That's back. And thank goodness. Because, this talent was F tier. Not even D tier, it was F tier. With just 1 charge of grapple, you spent most of the time using the grapple for mobility, and when you use it for mobility, you can't use it for the intended purpose of the talent, which is to do this. But when you use it for that, then you have no mobility except for this roll. So you're basically playing bad Cassie at this point. So adding that charge back just instantly made this talent go from F tier to perfectly viable, possibly even meta for 7. But it's not going to be as overpowered as it once was for 7 to have 2 charges of grapple and the displacement, because back in the day when that was base kit, you could also run that alongside spring-loaded, and alongside a much, much, much more powerful kit. Because he had basically infinite range, even more damage, even more displacement and damage on the bombs. The bombs couldn't be destroyed. You guys know how 7 was. So this still isn't going to be nearly as strong as it was back in the day. That's nice. I'm so happy to see this for Overcharge. It's about dang time, honestly. So this is awesome. We aren't done with the talents, though, because Spring-Loaded also got a nerf. It no longer provides cooldown reduction. It does increase the distance traveled by 30%, though. So let's grab that. Let's grab a normal build. And let's just fly around. Whee! And then use this. We go a little bit farther. I still get cooldown reduction from the cooldown reduction card, but yeah. It's a lot slower now. So, a lot less movement spam on Spring-Loaded. You're mainly picking this talent now for the double bombs, if that's what you so desire. But, yeah, pretty massive nerf for Spring-Loaded, and you probably won't see this talent too much going forward. And then Tribunal upgrades is exactly the same. So let's go back over to Overcharged. And like I already said, the Knight also got buffed. It got some of its power back in the Valor's End update. They gutted this card, man. They gutted it. At level 4, this only gave 1 second of cooldown reduction. 1 second. 4 loadout points. What the heck, man? So yeah, basically half of what Latch and Fire was. Now, they increased it to 1.6 seconds at level 4, so still slightly weaker than Latch and Fire, but a lot better than it was previously. I never even thought this card needed to be nerfed. If you guys watched my 7 manifesto, you know there were ways I would have nerfed 7 to help deal with the whole issue of him being ridiculously annoying to fight against. That would have, you know, not mandated a further the night nerf. I don't like it when cards are ridiculously weak. I hate Sati's cards, because all of Sati's cards, for the most part, are ridiculously weak. Except for that stinking coin card. You all know what I'm talking about, that one, right? But like, for example, you have Hide on Sati, which gives you less than 1 second of increased duration on invisibility for 5 loadout points. I hate it when cards are completely ineffective like that. It's so annoying. And the Knight became one of those cards, but now that's, you know, a lot better now. Terror, however, you'll notice, 17% level 5? What's going on with that? That's weird. They did some funky stuff to Terror, so let's edit the loadout real quick. At level 1 is still 5%. Actually, I think it got improved. Wasn't it 4% previously? But every subsequent level only gives 3% now. So at max, you get 17%. Still, a lot of grapple strength, as you can see. We're still flying. But we're not flying as much. So, yeah. Yay. I'm fine with that. I still would ultimately prefer maybe like, I don't know, 15% or 20% be put in base kit. Maybe not, no, not 20%, but like, you know, 15%. Or 10% even, just in base kit. And then not have to worry about terror at all. And then, yeah, I don't know. Watch the 7 manifesto, honestly, for the full thoughts on that. But, yeah, those are the card nerfs. And now on to the weapon. Got a lot of weapon stuff, too. Burst mode, as I'm sure you've already noticed, has gotten its damage back. Back up to 150.
Killing spree.
3 tapping with a little bit of spare change on the amount of bullets you shoot out. This is very good. Wait, but AndrewChicken, I thought you hated 7's burst mode. Yeah, I hated the range, and I hated the fact that it had ridiculous ammo efficiency. They fixed the ammo efficiency in Valor's End. It now consumes the proper amount of ammo. And they fixed the range, because apparently the range was bugged. But then they also nerfed the range on top of that, so the range is a lot lower now if we just head out here and see. Yeah. Yeah, it's not nearly as good as it used to be. If you're doing both of those things to the weapon, you don't need to also then nerf the damage. And if you've played 7 in the last patch, you know burst mode is basically ineffective. This brings the effectiveness back up, so if you are actually in this range, it's a 3 tap. And it feels good. So, 7 mains rejoice. You now get to have your burst mode back, and you get to maintain that rhythm of using an ability, firing around from burst mode, and then just zipping around like you're made. So, I like that. I really like that. They did buff automatic mode, but also nerfed it at the same time. So they buffed the damage, surprisingly. That was mostly headshots. Let's do this. Yeah, pretty high. But they nerfed the range, apparently. So at this range, which is definitely a range you'll see, yeah, it's a lot less effective. Still moderately effective, but yeah, a lot less effective. And yeah, it drops off real quick. At this range, can't use automatic mode, and there's basically no point in using automatic mode at this range. For comparison, burst mode, basically untouched at this range. Maybe burst mode is meta again for 7? I don't know. But yeah, there you go. But there's one more change. Mag Dump now has a lot more effective range. They increased the effective range of Mag Dump by 150%! They took it from 10 to 25. So before you had to basically hug Ying, which, you know, is reasonable. I'd like to do that. But yeah, you'd basically have to get in this range to make Mag Dump effective. And then bam, and you don't even one-shot. But now you can get in this range, no longer hug Ying, and still do full Mag Dump damage. That's gonna feel really good for Mag Dump. Like, that's a massive quality of life increase for this. You're still not one-shotting, though, unless you had a headshot. And even then, headshot hitboxes are wonky. I didn't even headshot there, and I was trying to. And I hit one headshot there, and I didn't finish. But bear in mind, Tribunal upgrades, one of the elemental effects is that it imbues Mag Dump with fire damage. So let's test that, and let's actually see if we can one-shot at this range comfortably. Boom. Ooh, not quite. But I imagine if we hit a headshot like that, yeah, that'll do that. So if we hit one headshot, we're good. And you can also buff up your thing even further. Let's just tear apart this build. Because you can run, where is it? Rapid Response, which decreases the recoil of Mag Dump. So we can do something like that. Increase health, run Latch and Fire, take out the Knight, take out Unknown Caller. Deft Hands is cheaper now, so we can just buy that at level 3. Something like, I don't know how to build 7. Terror, and there we go. And buy Deft Hands. And now we're in business.
Hot, and spicy.
You guys remember when this was meta? I don't know if that'll be meta again, but it's interesting, that's for sure. Oof, look at that damage. And it's so much more comfortable to
1.5 hour
use.
in and we at 250 plus viewers.
Yeah,
Goated
I know,
community
right?
Andrew 315 cat kiss.
Yeah, that's awesome. This is the most comfortable Mag Dump has ever been to use. But, you know, back when Mag Dump was meta, he had way better mobility. In terms of terror scaling, cooldown cards, all of that. So, yeah, I don't know if it'll be meta like it was back in the day. We'll just have to see. Also, again, the stronger veteran and damage reduction items are going to make it even harder to kill with this in 1, maybe even 2 clips, depending on how good your aim is, and depending on circumstance, you know? Hold up. Okay, yeah, we're doing 50% there. Wow, that's still almost full damage at this range, though. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be insane. You're going to have to get really close for this, though, and I like that. I like forcing a flank who has ridiculous mobility to get in close. Use that mobility to actually do something up close instead of sniping away like a coward. But yeah, man, wow, that's... At least on paper, in the shooting range here, that is pretty impressive burst. And also, by the way, I'm playing Overcharged. Don't forget that. So, wait, I'm not playing Overcharged. Don't forget, you can play this with Overcharged. And, Oh, the bombs didn't blow up. That would have been cool. But yeah, that's the thing, too. Just keep it in mind. Alright, finally we get to move on from 7. What other champion do we even test? Oh my gosh, my brain's itchy. There are so many things to test still. Leon's the next one I remember, so we'll do Leon. So, Leon got a base kit buff. 2 of them, actually. And one of them will become immediately apparent when we exit this screen. I have a lot of health now. I have the health card only at level 2, providing an additional 100 health, which means, by default, Leon now has 2,150 health. Very cool. As someone who does not have a defensive ability and who has pretty crap mobility, yeah, 2,000 health in today's day and age wasn't really cutting it for Leon, even with the burst. But the second base kit buff is even more interesting.
The taste of death.
450 damage per shot now, officially cutting down on the time to kill on that Ying by 1 shot, I'm pretty sure. That's pretty spicy. Once again, like with all the other damage buffs, it comes with the caveat of armor plating, 24%, arcane warding, 36%, although armor plating affects all of Leon's abilities. So armor plating, 24%. Veteran, 21%. People are going to be a lot healthier now, so this damage buff isn't actually as big as it seems. But bear in mind, something interesting we're going to test at some point eventually is precision. This talent is percent base, so it increases your damage by 7%. So if your base damage goes up, then precision goes up even more. So let's play precision and let's just see how much damage we do to this Fernando at max stacks.
Time to die.
608 damage on Leon there. That's very interesting. We can also do the combos, and those will also be ever so slightly burstier. But this damage buff does not apply to the auto aim. Look at that. Valor, only 400. It's just the in-hand left clicks that have gone up here. So, I think this is a really clever way of buffing Leon. It actually mostly buffs precision, which is cool, because precision is the talent that encourages you to use your brain and actually aim. So I like that, first of all. Second of all, It's a way to make Leon feel a little bit tankier in today's day and age, which is good because burst is crazy. And it's a way to buff Leon without buffing the auto-aim, and without really buffing the burst too much. Because when Leon is too bursty, or when the auto-aim is too strong, people really hate it. Like, Leon is historically one of those characters who, when she's strong, people hate it. But buffing her in this way is honestly a pretty fair and balanced way of buffing her, I have to say. I think it's really clever. So, yeah, just another thought, and also another thought. I mean, technically you can buy Life Rip with this, and then just scale that, too. So, yeah. So many interesting things this update. But yeah, that's Leon. Koga. Oh, right. I almost forgot about that. Koga got some incredible changes. Adrenaline Junkie, first of all, got some of its nerf reverted. Instead of requiring 160 damage to generate energy, it's now only 120, so slightly better now. Still not as good as it used to be. But the real interesting thing here, and we're gonna tear apart this build real quick, just for the sake of demonstrating. The real interesting thing here is they made it so his claws not only give a base movement speed bonus, but also pierce targets now. We're going to do a custom game with a specific team comp I have in mind, just to test and do a comparison of before and after, to really maximize the claw pierce. But this claw pierce will give you a reason to switch into Dragon Stance. That's not just, oh, I ran out of ammo. Because traditionally the Dragon Stance does less damage than hitting headshots with the SMGs. So that's really interesting to me. Also, I'm just remaking a build I have on the live servers real quick. If I'm remembering it correctly anyways. I'm probably not remembering it correctly, so, you know, that's great. I guess Swift Hands. There we go. Okay. So yeah, let's go over here.
So long.
And yeah, check this out. Whoa. Oh yeah! Look at that pierce!
Killing spree.
That's pretty darn cool. That's really wicked. But yeah, against a single target, you're not even gonna notice it. Unless that target has, like, a deployable. Like, you're fighting Grok, you pierce through the totem, you hit him. That's cool, right? But yeah, against specific comps, or in specific circumstances where you've got multiple people grouped up, you can just switch into Dragon Stance, and yeah, boom, let's just hit multiple people at the same time. It provides him utility. It doesn't directly buff his damage, but in certain circumstances, it absolutely does buff his damage and the ability to just clear out the field of deployables and multiple characters. In tight hallways as well, that's going to be really good. So you actually have to think now. Okay, my SMGs do higher single target damage. Look at that. Boom, drilling into his skull. But maybe I need the pierce from the claws to help clear out multiple enemies. Or, oh my gosh, I'm fighting Ying. She's got 3 deployables in my face. Let me just pierce through all that. I really like that. It's encouraging you to use both stances more. That's really, really cool. But just like all piercing damage, it's not going to pierce through a wall, and it's not going to pierce through a shield. So it's going to work just like other sources of piercing damage, just like, for example, my friend Fernando, who has Scorch, right? It's not going to pierce through the wall, but it'll pierce through enemies, and as you guys know, Scorch doesn't pierce through shields. Lilith Murderous Intent, back when that pierced. That didn't pierce through shields. So it's going to work just like all of those. You don't even need to ask whether or not it's going to pierce through wall or shield. It's not. It's just piercing damage. That's just how piercing damage works. So, yeah. Does the lifesteal stack? Oh, it absolutely probably will. Let's test it out real quick. Koga. This one... Actually, I'm going to do Dragon Fangs just so I take self-damage. Then, yeah, do this. And then, Life Rip. Alright, kill me! Oh, we're going to be here a while, aren't we? Okay, so one target. 390. Multiple targets. Multiple procs of 390. So yeah, Life Rip is going to be really valuable on Koga, regardless of what you're playing. Because you can, if you want to run a claw, or if you want to run an SMG build, you can run Trigger Happy, get 20% increased lifesteal from the SMGs, right? On top of the 60%. Stacks multiplicatively, not additively, or without diminishing returns. So this is a really good card to run with that. Or, yeah, if you're against a grouped up comp, then play a Dragon/build, and whenever you hit multiple targets, you triple, double, quadruple your lifesteal. And that's going to be disgusting as well, because it's 60% lifesteal. So those are both multiplicative ways to get crazy healing numbers. That's going to be awesome. Alright. That was basically it, though. I mean, we can also see the movement speed buff. While you're in claw stance, that's my movement speed. Switch out. I'm slower. We can stack with agility. Moving pretty fast. Yeah, that's nice. And then let's get some nimble. Cheapest item in the game now. Get some energy back. And whoop. We zoom in. We out here. We out here piercing targets. Oh yeah. Speedy Koga. There you go. I'm really excited to play that, because I actually do like Koga. He's my favorite character to play when I do rarely play controller, but I think he's also pretty interesting. So, and very stylish. He has very good skins. So, I'm going to be excited to actually play this in a real match. I can't wait to do that. We still got to keep going. There's so much stuff. Alright, let me make sure I haven't forgotten anybody from this section. Octavia's back, by the way. Looks like they fixed that bug. Let me recap ROM real quick. I know we already talked about this a little bit earlier, and we won't even be able to see it in the shooting range, but just this ability, no longer cauterized at all. So all those souls that you see coming off of Fernando there, those will not be cauterized, and this ability, not cauterized anymore. At all, ever, period. Subservience will not, will still be cauterized. So it is not affected by this, because it's healing other allies. Unless Strixus or Cryptic is still in the chat and wants to yell at me being like, no, it absolutely is immune to anti-healing. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be affected by anti-healing. Or I'm pretty sure it is going to be affected by anti-healing, not going to be affected by this new change. That's what I meant to say. So just the healing on yourself. Oh, hey, Chamomile. Sub is affected? No. Strix, no. No. No, you're trolling me, right? Sub is affected. Do you mean affected by cauterize or affected by the change? Affected by cauterize or affected by the change? If it's affected by the change, I'm gonna go berserk. By anti-heal. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. Whew. Almost scared the crap out of me for a second. Okay, thank you. Yes, so, like I was just saying, Subservience still affected by anti-healing. But this ability, no longer affected by anti-healing. Also, obviously, if I'm playing Ying and I hit ROM with an illusion or hit ROM with a life exchange, that's affected by anti-healing too. It is just ROM's self-heal. And also, by ROM self-healing, I don't mean Life Rip, and I don't mean any other healing cards you might have in his loadout. Quite literally, just the Soul Armor. From this and this. That's all. So, yeah. That's going to be pretty cool. I don't think it's going to make ROM meta or anything. I think it'll just make him good. And quite possibly maybe meta in the lower tiers, because, you know, people who are worse at the game generally tend to struggle when a 10,000 health demon is in their face doing 800 damage per second and never running out of ammo.
Passive with Guardian Hype Hide.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, I can do that real quick. Yeah. Switch champion, Octavia, shield passive, 575 shield. Random build. Alright, 2,775. I'm out of items again. Oh my gosh, I gotta return to the lobby. Bleh. Blame Andrew for misinterpreting, not me. I blame both of us, because you didn't make it clear enough, and I also misinterpreted it.
Let's get this done.
Okay, here we go. Octavia, shield passive, random stuff. Alright, Guardian. Oh, you can't even buy it. Oh, okay. Wow. So I guess they lied in the patch notes when they said Guardian affects all shields. Because it obviously doesn't. If I can't buy it on Octavia. That sucks. Well, poor Octavia mains. Moving on to more balance changes. Double check, no one here got any changes, right? I already did Sky, I already did Term. I think we're good here. So let's move on to Kasumi then, who got some very interesting changes. First of all, you'll notice another one of these descriptions is shorter. It's a bit harder to tell. Bit harder. But Unfinished Business got a nerf. So they removed the 1 second of increased duration on Unfinished Business. That's all. That's all they did. So yeah, that's cool, I guess. Nerfing the talent a little bit. People have been abusing it and making it look absolutely busted in the past patch. So, looking at you, Kana. But if you want the duration back, guess what? They buffed a card. So if we just swap this out for Soul Siphon, this used to scale by 0.1 seconds, giving you half a second at level 5. Now, it scales to 1.5 seconds, meaning you get that 1 second back if you run Soul Siphon 5. Still, however, it is a net nerf, because you will be investing into that card, which means you run it at the opportunity cost of not running, for example, max health. So that is something to keep in mind. I'm going to absolutely tear apart this build because I need to make a new updated build for the PTS here real quick. So let me just do that real quick. Max health card. Well, bam. Let's do... Yeah, I already want that level 1 filler in there. That's good. I don't even know. I forget what's actually in this, to be totally fair. I guess... You know, maybe I will run that at level 3 or something. I don't know what I'm doing. Here, something like that. Okay. But that's not where it ends. Not even close to where it ends with Kasumi. They actually nerfed the damage reduction of Body and Soul as well. It is now just 60% down from 75%. But here's the catch. We now get 500% increased jump height when we use this. I'm not actually sure if we can jump up there, but by golly, I'm going to try. Ooh, we can't quite jump up there. But that is still a lot of jump height. And that gives Kasumi some proper vertical mobility in her base kit. You know, not including Haunted Ground, which is also a form of vertical mobility. And that's pretty cool to have for a flanker. And it also means you can just go up here, and then you can kind of like jump on someone's head, and you can be even more evasive with it, which is interesting.
So cute.
And yeah, I think ultimately the trade-off is fair. A little bit of damage reduction to make it less frustrating to fight you, but also jump height so you get increased mobility, increased utility. I think that's a very fair trade-off. And it's not just nerfs for Kasumi, it's also buffs. If we shoot Ying, something's missing. What's missing, you might ask? Well, look at the top of my screen. There's no reveal. They got rid of the self-reveal on Kasumi. Finally. It's been in the game for a while. It was still there when Kasumi was the lowest wound rate character in Paladins history. It was still there after they reworked her. And finally now it has been removed. It was absolutely needed back in the days when Kasumi was a menace, with auto-aim so strong that you could close your eyes, hold down left click, and still do damage to the enemies. So, yeah. It's good that it got removed now. It was needed back then, but is simply no longer necessary, and they finally got rid of it. That is a massive buff for Kasumi, especially because she's a flank now. As a flank, generally, it's pretty stupid to reveal yourself through walls. Just saying, not a great strategy. So that's really, really nice as well. There's one more change, I think, and it's that if you're an enemy and you get hit by Kasumi, it's now more obvious that you're getting hit by her in terms of the visual effects on your screen. Can't really test that right now, but other than that, I think that's all the Kasumi changes. Overall, I think she's actually eaten pretty good this patch. I think the trade-offs are very fair, and yeah, I really like what they've done with Kasumi this patch, honestly. So, ooh, lethality. We can test lethality before we move on. Get lethality, get a kill, and then jump in the body and soul.
Killing spree.
Woo! Oh, it doesn't look like it affects it. It doesn't look like it affects it. Boing. Yeah, lethality is in effect there, but it doesn't look like it affects the movement ability. So, that's a bit unfortunate. No synergy there. It'd be cool if it synergized, but, yeah, it doesn't. Oh, well. Alright. Well, let's see. What is there left to test? Not you, not you, not you. Not you, sadly. Not you. My brain's itchy. Oh, yeah. Oh, poor Caspian.
Elegant choices.
Oh, boy.
Let's acquire what we can and get back out.
Caspian is a goofy goober. Very, very silly. Some might even call him quirky. And he has had some of the most polarizing balance in the history of Paladins, because he's either been S tier or D tier, with almost no in-between. And in Valor's End and Aiko's update, he's been S tier, as I'm sure you guys are aware. Oh, the damage is disgusting. And now they've given him such an incredible slew of nerfs that genuinely he might be back down to D or C tier, especially with the new item store. So let's break it down. I'm not going to remember all the specific values, but I remember the general gist of the changes. So let's just start at the talent screen. Measured cadence behind me. You'll notice it now requires 4 ammo instead of 2, so already a nerf. And then it also got its damage cut in half, from 400 to 200. 50% damage reduction, and bear in mind that damage reduction and health items are getting stronger. That's rough. Okay. It's got some heft. It's hard to tell because the description is so long, but they removed the range increase if it's got some heft, so the big sword is no longer big. Oof, poor Erlenmeyer. They nerfed the talent just for him. And yeah, that's it for the talents, but the base kit, that got hurt pretty darn hard. The fire rate increase from the previous patch is still there. But, yeah, let's just rip the band-aid off and show the worst of it. Rogue's Tempo. Are you ready for this? You guys remember. Rogue's Tempo, 700 damage stun. Here's what it does now.
Cold.
Notice something? She didn't get stunned. She got slowed. And it only did 450 damage. That's almost nothing. So yeah, no more stun to secure kills. And it does less damage. And again, items are getting stronger. That's rough. Yeah, use it on the pips. I'll show the slow in action here. I'm gonna miss it. Watch. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so there's the slow. It's not even really that hefty. It's 40%, if I recall correctly. Which is still, I guess, a big deal, especially because Unbound does not affect slows anymore. But, yeah, that's pretty huge. So, yeah, no more stun for Caspian. That's pretty painful. And, yeah, they also decrease his max ammo count by 1, which is not that big of a deal, but they increase the ammo requirement of the pistol back up to 2. Used to be 3, went down to 1, now is 2. So, just do some normal attack sequences here. And we reload a lot quicker now. And we get fewer measured cadence procs. And those measured cadence procs do less damage. Still able to kill reasonably effectively here. But there's going to be a lot more downtime where we have to reload. And in general, doing less damage all throughout. And if we hit this Rogue's Tempo, well, with a heavy attack we do kill, but without a heavy attack we don't kill there. So still a lot of damage, but overall, compounding massive nerfs. And remember again, for the third time now, items are getting stronger. So more damage reduction, more health on all of these targets here, all of these test enemies.
Welcome to our timeline.
Pretty crazy. Oh my god, yo, FPS Snoopy. Holy crap, that's a fat raid. 82. Welcome. We are, well, not quite midway through testing the changes, because we're almost done. But yeah, we are on the PTS testing all of these crazy changes. There's one last nerf for Caspian, and that's his ultimate also got nerfed. Less duration and also less damage per shot, so 700 damage per shot now. We just do this, boom. There's that combo, still kills Fernando. But in general, there are going to be a lot more circumstances where you survive that now. Caspian, however, is actually relatively lucky, and this is probably why they were partially so harsh on these changes. If you look at the flank roster, a lot of flanks are mostly about weapon damage. Maeve, mostly weapon. Androxus, mostly weapon, unless you go Godslayer, but even then, mostly weapon. Eevee, mostly weapon, etc. Caspian is, yeah, a lot weapon, but also a lot abilities, right? I mean, you've got Rogue's Tempo. If the enemy's by armor plating, that's not going to get affected. Now, the sword, I believe, is also a weapon attack, so that's going to get hit pretty hard, too. But the ultimate as well. Ability, not weapon attack. So that's going to do 700 damage, even when the enemies have armor plating at level 3. So just bear that in mind. In some cases, it'll be stronger. In some cases, it'll be weaker compared to last patch. But in general, the trend is, wow, yikes, that's a lot of nerfs for Caspian. Holy crap. No more stun either. Like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. I think that stun in particular was kind of brutal. Just because if you're removing the stun, why would you nerf the damage as well? That feels excessive to me. But one thing is for sure, Caspian was OP last patch, and I don't think this is going to be OP in the new patch. That's my prediction, so bear that in mind. People are saying test the Con Ultimate. I actually did forget about that. So Con Ultimate got a very small quality of life change, I think. They changed it from a beam to a cylinder, whatever the heck that means. What if I just do this? Okay, so I wasn't aiming at her, and I still hit that. Interesting. Let's try it again. Oh, no. How far does that go? Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, that doesn't hit, but it's easier to hit now. Is this jank shooting range hitboxes, or should I be deeply concerned right now? Is this jank? Strixus is saying this is jank. Okay. And the delay is still there, so I guess in that case it ultimately feels mostly the same. Oh yeah, we can miss it still, like that. So that's still a thing. Okay, that Ying is not Ying sized, yeah. So if I do this, I can still be a little bit off of the Fernando and still hit that, but yeah, okay. So I guess he's mostly the same then?
Unstoppable.
Okay. Well, anyways, moving on. Let's see, what else have I missed? We're in the top row now, I'm pretty sure, of characters. Is there anyone else here, or is that everything? Anything before Caspian? I don't think there is anything. I think Caspian was the first. Oh. Almost forgot. Because Omen's at the front still, instead of in the middle. Omen got a change to more. I guess we'll use it with Umbral Lance. And, yeah, so more now. At level 1, provides a 20% damage increase. At level 5, it still provides a 20% damage increase. But at level 1, it decreases your max ammo by 10. At level 5, it decreases your max ammo by 6. So at a higher level, you get more ammo back. And it's a constant 20% damage amp. So now with Umbral Lance, this is what that looks like. 6 shots, 600 damage each. And that 600 damage is going to be the same regardless of the level you run the card at. So, in a build like this, where you run it at level 3, which I'm sure a lot of people have, it's going to look like this. We have 4 shots, 600 damage. That's actually going to be mostly the same compared to last patch, I'm pretty sure. Of course, Umbral Lance is still crap, because the fire rate is way too slow, and it still has spread. So, you run into some inconsistencies, and it's generally just kind of weird. But yeah, if we were to run this with... Let's do Binary Void. So Binary Void, grab this build, and then we got 4 shots. That's the shotgun, and then it ramps down, but yeah, the fire rate is much quicker, and still 600. And if we max this card out again to level 5, we get the maximum ammo count. And then... yeah, we get a few shots in the proper rifle stance, and in general, it's a lot faster fire rate. So, I think Umbral Lance is still pretty dead this patch. And more is interesting. I'm not really sure what the answer is for what level to run this at now, but that's the change for it. So, there you go. Oh yeah, and there's the Ying ult too. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about all these. We can't really show the Ying ult in this shooting range right now. We have to do it in a match, but maybe there's a new effect we can see. So let me get my ult. There we go. Head on over to Fernando. So they removed the ignoring anti-healing portion of it. It's now just 600 healing, right? Pretty sure, yep, 600 healing per second. But the new effect is you cleanse status effects, and you give 1 second of crowd control immunity. And it looks like there are no effects on Fernando there. But yeah, for the first second of Illusory Rift, 1 second of crowd control immunity. That's going to be pretty spicy. You're going to have situations where you can time your Ying ult now to dodge, for example, a Sarah's ult. And also, yeah, removing status effects is pretty nice. Most status effects, or like most of the status effects applied in a match, are literally just cauterize. And in the case of cauterize, if you're playing against anyone with a fast fire rate, that's not really going to matter, because you cleanse the status effect of cauterize, and then a tenth of a second later, Victor hits you with another bullet, and so he reapplies cauterize there. But if you maybe like cast your ultimate on somebody who's about to like get behind a wall, then you can cleanse cauterize instantly on them and get them a lot of healing. So there are still cases where that'll be effective. But also, certain characters have status effects, like, let's say, Tyra, for example. Tyra got a nerf to Hunting Party, but also, if you Ying ult as soon as Tyra's cast her Hunter's Mark, then you instantly cleanse the Hunter's Mark, and she can't reapply it for however many seconds. Another example would be Sky's Poison Bolts, or Fernando's Flame Lance. That fire DOT, I'm pretty sure, is counted as a status effect, as well as the Burning from Strix's Flare, which is another flame, right? So, a lot of utility, and this is the first real utility Ying has had, apart from body blocking with illusions. And it's on her ultimate, which is interesting. And this new effect will certainly be stronger than the old effect in some circumstances, but weaker in others. And its strength really will depend on the timing of the ultimate, and also how much crowd control the enemy team even has to begin with. But it is very interesting. It should be 1 second of debuff immunity. Maybe, but again, status effects, you know, certain status effects will be more effective by it than just cauterize, so yeah. And yeah, the caught immunity is gone for the most part. So yeah, that's interesting. Very nice. And now, finally, I think that's all the changes. Is it finally time? Is that everything? Take a last look at this champ select screen. I think I hit everything. So, yeah, we did Vor. We did Vor at the start. Yep, did Leon. Doing one last pass through. I don't think I missed any. We did Tyra. We did Willow. Seven. Terminus. Rom. Sky. Yeah, we did Leon. We did Koga. We did Khan. Kasumi. Caspian. Omen. I think that's everything? Max HP Torv. We did check out Torvald earlier, yeah. I think that's it. I think we're good. Alright. Well, it would be very rude of me, after getting so many raids and having so many people in here right now, to not play a few games. So we will do a few games. I'm not going to do too many tonight because I've already been streaming for so long today. But we will, of course, be playing a lot of the PTS this week. We'll be playing tomorrow. We'll be playing on Wednesday. We are going to test the crap out of this PTS. So there'll be more games. If you're not already, by the way, make sure you're following the channel so you don't miss out on any of that. Follow the Twitch, follow the YouTube, follow all of that. Just make sure you're followed. Because, yeah, so much to try. So many builds, even apart from the balance changes to the actual champions we just went over, because the new item store opens up so many opportunities. But I think we'll probably just do a custom game, because we have enough people in here. We can probably get a custom game filled up real easy. And, yeah, let's just go to, I don't know, how about, let's do Jag Falls. And we'll do a 5v5, and I'll just place something, anything, I don't know. There's not even a password, so get ready to click on it very quickly. We're on North America, and yeah, get ready. Here we go. Nobody joins. Oh, nope, there we go. Oh, it's instantly filled out. All right. Hey, nice. I'm not even going to attempt to matchmake this because the levels are not right on the PTS, and most people are way lower level than they actually are. So, yeah, we'll do that. And where do we even start? I suppose we're going to start with the changes that I wasn't really able to showcase in the shooting range. And you know what that means.
Crazy, never heard anyone.
It's time to play ROM. I am not using this terrible skin. We're playing Golden ROM. And we're really going to see this change in action here. I'm so thrilled to see how this is going to feel. So the major change that ROM got, it's just one, but it's huge. ROM's Soul Harvest, and all of the souls you get from shooting enemies, will no longer be cauterized ever, period, 100% guaranteed. That's insane. However, Subservience, not affected by this change. Subservience will still be affected by cauterize. I want to make that very clear. Subservience, still affected by cauterize. And we'll grab this talent just to show you. And because I'm feeling real goofy, I'm going to play 10,000 HP ROM. But I'm actually going to play 11,000 HP ROM. I need to update the title of this build. Because Veteran got buffed to 21%. And in the shooting range we tested, we got well over 11,000 HP with this level 3. So we're going to max this out because I'm feeling silly. And you'll notice we have 500 credits now at the start of the match. To spend on whatever the heck we want. I can buy Veteran and I can buy Nimble or Horde or whatever I want. You know, let's test the new Horde item. Let's get some extra credits every 15 seconds. And also get credits for kills. And yeah, we can just walk in the enemy's face now, and all of my self-healing will heal me. Guaranteed.
So it begins.
I'm so stoked to see how this feels. This is going to feel amazing. It's going to be night and day.
If we don't
from the
see
ROM
Doom
we've
Lost
known.
ROM video within next 7 days, I'm suing you.
I got to overlay the Doom original soundtrack over this. But anyways, there we go. There's my thingy. I'm getting lifesteal from somewhere. I think it's from the Corvus. And that's getting cauterized, obviously. But I can just stand here. What's she gonna do about it? And I'm already at 10,000 HP, and this is Veteran 1. 9,900 HP. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello. Yatata. Wow. Alright, hello, Kasumi. You wanna fight? You wanna brawl with ROM? Let me pop my extra HP. You don't stand a chance, my friend. Oh man, that is brutal. ROM anti-cot not working right now, so everyone is aware. Wait, is this not even working? Wait, Strixus, did you am I gonna have to record a proper ROM video like after you guys fix this? Oh my gosh. It looked like it was working there. Pop that, I mean... Yeah! Alright, I think I can run away too. Yeah, we're fine. Good. Also, another thing, bear in mind, like, pay attention whenever Kasumi hits me. The hit markers should be bigger. We should be able to see more clearly that Kasumi is hitting me. She's dead now, obviously, but, you know, when she's alive again and she shoots me, that should be, yeah. Alright, let's just walk in their face, press the button. Oh, yeah, wow, that's not even fixed. Wow. Why'd you break the news to me, Strixus? I'm sad now. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's a real bummer. I'll just sit in their spawn then. Hello. Oh, you're trying to pierce me? Pierce and shred till nothing's left? Unacceptable. Gotcha. This is a bit of a stomp. Okay. Let's just try and max out Veteran as quickly as possible. So, I purchased Veteran and Horde 1. And with Horde 1, I am not capable of buying Veteran 3. But I have extra credits to buy Veteran 2 and Horde 2. Interesting. I'll keep upgrading both of them. In theory, once this change is working, is ROM going to be unbeatable in 1v1? For most characters, yes. For Tyra and Sky,
Capture point spawning
maybe they can
in
still win
15
because of their very powerful percent-based damage. You can still CC ROM off the map with certain characters. And also Torvald will be able to beat ROM in a 1v1. Because Torvald's personal shield stops ROM from self-sustaining. It'll be harder now, but also Torvald can buy a better Guardian, so, you know. Torvald still hard counters ROM. There are ways to counter him, but yeah, generally, for most characters, it's a really bad idea to take them on in a 1v1. Because, yeah, Rom will just destroy them. What's Koga going to do in a 1v1 once this change is actually implemented properly? Nothing. Oh, yeah, also Yag can do that. So, that's the thing, too. Yes. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha! Oh yeah, popping off. I don't think this was very well match-made and/or the team comps are not evenly distributed and balanced. Oh boy. Hello. Oh, she's bouncing. Where's she going? I don't know. Ah, crap. Just gonna take a quick bath in that real quick. Just because I can. Alright, let's try and speed run this match so we can test a change that actually works. Stomp them, Buck. Stomp all over them. Oh yeah, do you have the new item? Oh, you do? That's disgusting. And you've got meditation. Interesting. Is Yag trying that? Yag is trying that. She's bought only new items. Hey, good for her. I mean, not good for her. She's getting destroyed, but, you know, good for her. Hey. Guardian plus side pick at strength. That's pretty cool. Tyrant and Sky lost. I do a lot 1v1. Rom is unstoppable.
Your souls are mine.
Sounds like skill issue. No, you might be right, honestly, even with percent-based damage. Oh, Bomb King as well. Actually, Bomb King might not even be able to with chain reaction. Like, before this change, I've lost some 1v1s like that, because, yeah, Soul Armor is just that tanky. It's interesting, that's for sure. Oh boy. Alright, oops. Hello. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop. Ah, we win. But Omen loses because he still got eaten. Oh no. Oof. Rest in peace. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh, titles show up here. Is that new? I think that's new. That's cool. We're so Buck. Wait, there's It's Grover and We're So Buck. Oh my gosh. I feel directly responsible for those titles. Am I directly responsible for those titles? I've said that a lot. I feel like Mr. Paladins moment. I have to use that. Where's the Grover one? It's so Grover. I have to use that one. I have to. Wow. All right. Let's also check Trials of the Realm. Did I complete any there or get progress on them? Well, I might have gotten progress on play 150 matches because one match is less than 1% of 150. Okay. Let's maybe click on a different one. Okay, I captured 2 points. So this one should have progress, but it doesn't. I'm guessing this isn't fully functional currently. I definitely got some kills there on some damage champions. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Or if it is at least counting them behind the scenes, it's not updating the UI, so either or. Oh yeah, it's a custom game. Wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. It's been so long since I've had to think about Trials that I forgot it doesn't count in custom games. Thank you for that. You know what, just to test that then, let's do a regular Siege match. I'm just gonna queue. People can queue snipe, stream snipe. We'll try it out in a real match. Wow, my brain is itchy. That's how you can tell I've been streaming for too long. It's been like 6+ hours now. Yeah, we've been at it for a bit. Oh boy.
Siege!
Probably need to
Choose
eat
your
dinner
champion.
too.
Hurry up!
Yeah. Anyways, what was another change we could not properly showcase in the shooting range? Ooh. I want to try this. I want to play Genos.
Yeah, you're
Because of
stupid
the
no matter
new
what.
kill to heal item, which I talked about in the shooting range, but I had no way of showcasing. And the reason why I'm playing specifically Genos is because Genos is really good at mooching eliminations off of his teammates. I put a marker on Koga. For the next 13 seconds, Koga's going to grant me an assist for any kill he gets. And the new kill to heal item, called Bloodbath, will basically make it so that when I buy Bloodbath, I heal for 600, but also I heal Koga for 600 when he gets the kill, right? He gets the kill. Both I and him get 600 healing. So I put a mark on Koga. He gets all the benefits of the mark. 200 healing per second, random bursts from Luminary, but then every time he gets a kill, he gets 600 killing. Or 600 healing because of the kill. So I'm basically buying kill to heal for him. But I buy kill to heal, and basically everyone on the team benefits from it because I can put multiple marks out at the same time, thus saving credits for my team, but I have to be the one to buy it. Very interesting. Also, that border looks sick. Okay, cool. Alright, Luminary. I'm going to use my standard build for duration and cooldowns of Astral Mark. Now, we will need Chronos, but we'll also need Bloodbath. Horde could help me get more credits, and because it gives me credits on elimination, that could also scale really well. So what I might do is buy Bloodbath. I was there for the almost
12-hour Saudi Gold skin stream, Andrew. 315 to spare.
I was not doing well by the end of that.
To begin.
Oof. Yeah. There's a reason I usually only stream about 3 to 4 hours a day. But man. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Bloodbath and Horde, and we'll see if that'll help out. No Chronos. I know, it's weird. We do have a Corvus, though, so that'll help out. He's buying Horde as well. Lots of Horde.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, cool. And JRG trying Leon's shield with Guardian. That's interesting as well. We're definitely going to need some Wrecker, and Leon's buying that. Alright, let's put that down on Ronald. Yo, Ronald, let's go. In the fight. In it to win it, Ronald. Let's go. I don't know why I'm pointing that out. It's weird to see just Ronald as he's... I don't know. Alright, let me Void Grip you. Your shield's dead. Oh, your shield's back up. Alright, I'm just going to spam some damage. I'm also very curious to see, like, as soon as Koga finally gets a kill here, will I see the plus 600 over his head? Oh, come on, Koga. Stay alive. Here's another mark. I should spread out the marks, actually, just a little bit. Let me move that to you. Spam the Fernando. Okay, he's about to get a kill. Wait, no, he's not. Wait, that didn't go to Leon. What? Oh, I'm sorry, Leon. I don't know why the mark just didn't go to you. Okay. Let me help deal some damage out here. It's awkward because basically nothing's died. Oh boy, this really is a struggle. What the heck? Okay. I've got my ultimate. I'll just send that up there. Oh, I didn't kill anything. Okay. I'll keep marking the terminus. Mark you. I'm waiting for the kill to heal proc. It hasn't happened because nothing's died. This is so awkward. Okay, Vora died on Koga. Let me heal Ronald again. Bro is just tanking. He's surviving. That Grover was so one. If we can kill him, man, we can get some kill to heal. Please, I'm trying. Where's Leon? Oh, there she was. I missed. Okay. This really is the most awkward circumstance, dude. Okay, Khan died, and I didn't see if he got a 600 burst. Oh boy. I hope chat's paying more attention than I am. Let's mark Ronald again. Oh, now everyone's dead. Ah, crap. Okay, Fernando's here. I didn't look at Leon in time to see if she got a 600 burst, but she also might not have... Yeah, she didn't get the kill. It would have gone to Terminus. Oh, boy. This is so confusing. I don't know if I'm being effective here at all. Oh, boy. This is going to require multiple matches of testing for sure. Alright, here, take this. I should have given that to Koga. Hold on. 2, 1. There you go. Man, even if he got a kill there, it wouldn't have healed him because he was full health. What the heck? I'm just going to trust that it's working. It's so hard to keep a direct eye on it, especially when my team is struggling to get kills as much as they are for some reason. Here's a heal. Okay, let me give that to Term. Just keep spamming out damage. Vora dies to Leon. I mean, she's full health. I assume that worked. I don't know. It also would only actually be 200, I just realized, because I haven't maxed it out. So yeah, that's a thing to consider as well. I already have 1,200 credits. I feel like that's higher than normal. Horde is definitely doing some work. Here you go. Oh, I killed Grover. Okay, whoops. If I actually get the kill as the support, I don't heal the team. Discourages me from getting kills. That's weird. Uh-oh. Oh, he's living this. He's a Chad. Let's go. I should have healed Delta. I'll throw that up there. Just scare them. There you go, Delta. Oh, no. Ronald's dead. Leon got a kill, but I missed it. Oh, no. No. Terminus, no. Oh, that's so sad. I'll try and help deal with Fernando here. Maybe if he dies, we can see a burst heal finally. Nope. This is frustrating. Okay, here's this. Try and make some space here. Those shields are indomitable. They're stacking them. We haven't had an opportunity to upgrade our record because that's literally how little things have died this match. Our team and the enemy team both. That is crazy. Alright, here's another heal to Terminus. I'll get Koga next. He definitely needs it so he can go in. There you go. Ying ult's here, though. And Ronald's dead! No! Oh, the mighty have fallen. Alright, that's going to do it for the push. Unfortunate. There you go. Ah. So it should have procced 11 times by now. It definitely works for myself because we tested it in the shooting range, and it works for that. I have not seen it on my teammates once, but who knows. Either way, look at this. I can buy Bloodbath level 3 at the end of round 1. Only 11 eliminations, which means only 11 procs of a mere 5 credits per elimination. And then also 10 credits every 15 seconds. Interesting. Lilith with meditation item. Stealthy, does that work?
5, 4,
Did you test that? Does that work?
2, 1.
Does that stack with blood health or not? Oh my gosh, I need to test that. That's awesome if that works. That's really cool.
Hold my thought.
Alright, there's that. Ooh, careful, Koga. There you go, got you. Alright, I forced Battle Shout out. Wish I could have killed him, but, you know. Can't always get what you want. Oh, and we're all dead. Okay, let's run away. Have a heal. Try and stay alive if you can. 2, 1, there you go. I just see myself getting credits so much. My name doesn't fit, though, which is the most awkward thing. Okay, Koga got that, but I didn't heal him. But I got an assist, so it might have healed him. But I didn't see a number on my screen. I guess maybe we won't see the number on our screen because it's an item.
Let me save you from yourself.
I have no idea. I genuinely don't know. Oh, and I killed that, so, man, I might have taken that from Corvus and denied him 600. Oh, that's so weird. This is so goofy. Turning that notification off is on the list to do for sure. Yeah, or you might make it simpler. Like, just make it Horde 15 or something, you know? I think item bonus is fine. Or maybe even congregating that with just the default amount of credits you get. But yeah, instead of AndrewChicken gained credits, just be like Horde 15. Easy. I think that would work. I don't know. Just spitballing ideas here. Ow! Okay. Let me give JK. No heal to you. Try and help Ronald out on point here. Oh, that's bad. Okay, no help for Ronald. We probably lose this then. There's a heal. I need to get back. Let's keep on keeping on here. Void Grip you. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay. If this does work with Lilith, Maelstrom will be meta next patch in certain situations. So you haven't actually tested it. I do need to test that then. I will test that for you after this match. Alright, there's that. No obliterate, do I kill? Oh, I don't. One thing to keep in mind is, well, Ying, for example, she's buying armor plating, which reduces her damage taken from weapon shots. That will not affect my ultimate. So, like last patch, you would buy Haven, and that would affect both weapon shots and the ability. This patch, that only affects the weapon shots. So, if the entire team buys armor plating, my ultimate will still be doing 2,600 damage.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Indirect buff to Geno's ult, in most circumstances. Pretty cool. Although also with Max Veteran, I'm sure you still won't be one-shotting in some circumstances, but you get what I mean. Generally more reliable, and that's pretty cool. Oh, poor Corvus! I gripped her, and then she slammed down on him and killed him. Okay. Oh, Koga, try and stay alive, man. I'm giving you a mark. Oh, no, it's over. It's so over. Contesting. No, it's the end. Okay. Wow.
Not feeling too hot.
Okay. This is tough. I really am not noticing the value of Bloodbath. I've only gotten... You know what, though? I've only gotten 4 more eliminations since the time it was level 1. Or since I bought it up to level 3, I mean. I've only gotten 4 more eliminations. So that's only 4 times I would have seen it. Our team is just struggling to get kills. And that's the ultimate problem, isn't it? If they don't get kills, then me buying this item as a support is basically useless.
5, 4,
It can be very situational. You gotta know who your DPS are to buy this item, I think. If you know you got really good DPS on their main characters, then it might be worthwhile to buy this, but... I mean, maybe for randos, in your average match, maybe it's not actually that good. Even on someone like Genos, who gets a lot of eliminations. I don't really know. I guess what you might see, instead of doing what I'm doing right now, which is being silly and rushing Bloodbath, maybe you buy it as an auxiliary item. So you buy Chronos, buy Horde to increase your credits gained, and then you buy Bloodbath once you've maxed out Chronos. Maybe that's how you do it. Oh, that was fat. I don't know. Maybe that's how you have to do it from here on out. Could be a strategy. I genuinely don't know. This is my first match trying it. We still have to play so much. So much Paladins. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be sick of Paladins by the end of this week. Alright. Keep healing Terminus on point here. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. I'm dead. Do they touch? They do. Oh, that's double bad. Okay. Let's max out Horde, and then I have enough credits for Chronos too. I do feel like this is giving me a lot of extra credits this match. I feel like it's worth the cost of the item. Like, I have Chronos 2 Bloodbath 3 right now. That's a lot of credits I spent. On top of the credits I spent for Horde. I think this item is definitely worth it. I mean, we gotta test it again. It's my second time ever playing it, but, like, seems promising to me. We'll see. We gotta touch again. Alright, Leon's going for it. Grover's 1, he dies. That's good. I'm just gonna randomly Void Grip. That did nothing. Didn't even work. Okay, let me Void Grip you. We are so struggling right now. There's another heal. But our supports are about to die, both of us. Corvus healed me, but we lost the point. Unfortunate. Well, GG's. That was an interesting match. Yeah, it does take an item slot. That is true. And that is one of the sacrifices. If you do end up maxing out the other 3 items, you just don't have space for another item. But it helps you max out those expensive items. I think in the case where you're going for the really expensive stuff, Horde might be beneficial because it helps you max out those items you want and kind of concentrate the power. But I think if you're the type of player who wants, you know, multiple different... So look at all... I'm getting distracted by the trials. There's so many. They definitely work. But if you're the type of person who wants, like, Nimble and the new Illuminate item, whatever that's called, I forget the name of it, and maybe some damage reduction or some veteran, and just spread out your items, probably won't be worth it to buy Horde. That might be the way this item works. I don't know. Sorry. No, don't be sorry. Listen, all the trials are unlocked. That's not normally the case. So normally I don't see 15 billion notifications on the screen. I'm glad they definitely work. I can't believe I forgot that they don't work in customs. It's really been that long. My brain actually thought, wow, they're bugged. I can't believe I didn't get progress on the trials from last match. Oh, last match was a custom. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's test the Lilith thing real quick. Huge if true. Not huge if not true, if that makes sense. So what Stealthy was bringing to my attention is that with Lilith, the new item, Meditation, might be really frickin' good. Because if it scales based off your blood health and not on your teeny tiny little blue health, then you will be able to rapidly regenerate your blood health while out of combat. So if you just stop shooting and pray the enemies don't take damage from your swarm, you'll be able to regenerate like that, hopefully. So I'm going to test this by just buying Meditation, because we know how bad her out of combat healing is otherwise. That's very promising already. Let's just spam some abilities real quick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, that absolutely works. So if I do this, I can just...
I feel stronger, healer.
Beware the river.
That is awesome. Okay, if I fire my weapon, and then we continue to do this. Just continue to spam. It kicks back in. And it works. That, right there, my friends, is the green item that Lilith has needed. Oh my gosh. Because Life Rip was useless on Lilith. It technically affected her blood health, but it just scaled so poorly. Rejuvenate, obviously not. Kill to Heal, yeah, kind of worked, but, you know, it was sketch. This is consistent, and this is powerful. Oh my goodness. So, Chronos just got a lot more viable on Lilith without even needing to run Cursed Accord. Also, Cursed Accord just got even more useless because now you don't even need to use this talent necessarily for decreasing the blood cost of your abilities if you can regen out of combat like that. You do kind of sacrifice your damage output though because you're not constantly shooting. So you might still see that talent played by players, but like Max Chronos here, I can spam swarms and it just heals back so quickly. If an enemy steps in the swarm, then I'm screwed. Because that cancels the out-of-combat healing. So I don't know how reliable this will be in practice, but it's a really cheap item. And there are some cases, like right now, where that'll be really good. I mean, if you step out of combat for a second, that regenerates so much. So that's going to be massive. That's amazing. I didn't even consider that. That was not even a thought that passed through my head until Stealthy mentioned that. That's what I'm talking about this patch. With this new item store, with all these new item changes, there are going to be so many unprecedented things that we didn't even think about. That's insane. That's awesome. Yeah, rush into Lilith Swarm. Yeah, to stop the veteran, exactly. Oh, I feel like I need to play a match of this. I know it's not testing a proper balance change or whatever, but it's testing an item.
I feel stronger, healer.
Let me make sure the build is good. Okay, I don't need this. Let's do... I don't even know. I could even run, like, cost cards and just be fine. I'm not going to, but, you know. Oh, man, that's so fascinating. I think my normal build looks something like this, I want to say. But, you know, for the sake of experimenting, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do level 5. I'm just going to do this. And we'll try this out. This is so intriguing to me. This is so intriguing. I can't wait to try this. Okay. Yeah, let's just queue for a match. That's what's so cool about this item store rework, man. I love it when you get just so many new build ideas just dumped into the game like this. Like, it does so much for increasing the replayability, especially for a veteran who's already done most of the stuff in the game. Adding something like this that lets you build upon the stuff that already exists in the game, that right there is awesome. That right there is really good. There's still concerns about scaling of certain items and stuff, obviously, but I think this is a huge net positive. I can't believe there are some people as well. Like, I've seen a few comments and stuff being like, bro, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why the heck are they touching the item store? The item store is good. First of all, an update to the item store like this, adding more items, is freaking awesome for build diversity, so there's that positive, first of all. But second of all, yeah, the item store was kind of broken. I mean, come on. I just made an item tier list where I pointed out that some of the items are clearly trash. Old Life Rip, Old Guardian. And some of the items were so brain dead S tier that you pick them in basically every match. Like Haven, for example. And it just got repetitive, where you're picking the same item every single time.
Gonna look stupid no matter what.
And the change with this item store that they're trying to do is make it so you don't pick the same item every time, so that you do have to think a little bit more and strategize more. That's good. That's fixing the broken item store. Man. Yeah, this is freaking cool. I am really liking this already. I think you should play this with Maelstrom. I'm not going to, because... What the heck? Hello? That was weird.
Rises blood red.
That was weird. Okay. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to, because, I don't play that at all. And I just want to try pure healing Lilith, and you don't usually play Maelstrom when you're healing. So, that's what I'm going to try.
Could you not give me my
I know it's
best?
going to be good, but like, you know,
At every threat.
I don't play Lilith as much as you do, so I'm just going to do this. So I'll do what I usually did last patch, which is Murderous Intent, and then a heal dump build like this, and then yeah, we can also go double meditation at the start, I think. Wait, no, we can't. Oh, man, I'm 25 credits short.
Wicked.
Well, never mind.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait for that then. That's the new item I'll buy. I'll just buy that and try this out. They've got double tank, though. We're going to need a lot of Wrecker. Oh, yeah, he's buying Guardian, too. Oh, no.
4, 3.
Can I buy Wrecker as well? Oh my gosh, I can buy Meditation and Wrecker. Well, I'm doing that. Yeah, why not be goofy with these items? Okay, here we go. Let's throw the Hex out. Let's throw this out. I took some damage. I'm just gonna walk back here. Oh, my Hex is gonna heal it all back. Okay, well, let me actually focus on healing my teammates instead of trying to use the new talent. Do this. Okay, I am out of combat right now, and this is just working, I think. Back in combat, though. Alright, let me Hex you, and then dip down here, and just keep throwing swarms out. Khan keeps refreshing it. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying.
Everywhere.
Okay, move Hex again. There we go. Throw this down. I'm taking a lot of spam damage right now. Spamage, as some might say. I'm killing you, though. That's good. Throw this down. And we're chilling. And I think the out-of-combat healing has kicked in. If I throw that down... Oh, I got hit, didn't I? Wait, no, I'm fine. I don't even know what's happening. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is that obvious yet? We capped, though. That's pretty cool. I think I'm just going to play normally. Like, just straight up, completely normally. And take it from there. Oh, boy, that was a lot of damage. Oh, boy. I'm still dead in Blood Moon?
Double.
How? Is that not supposed to regenerate like crazy? That's crazy. Okay, well, weird. Let's do more meditation. Close to maxing that out now. It'll be very noticeable when it does kick in. That is for dang sure. Alright, here's this. Just do some damage there. Break down that shield. Throw this out. There's a Hex. Nice. Pop off. And I'll just throw this down.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna spam swarms. I'm not gonna put down the hex. I'm just gonna throw a swarm out. Yeah, look at that. There it is. I'm out of range of the swarm, so I'll just put that down there. Regen all that, and then I'll put the hex out now. Why the heck not? Double self-sustain. Oh my goodness. We're really seeing it take effect now. That's cool. Oh, goodbye.
Just leave this here.
Oh, by the way, another reason why Torvald is stronger this patch, his ultimate is stronger this patch. Oh gosh. Because if you buy Unbound, then you don't counter his ultimate. You have to counter his ultimate with Sentinel. So, just a thought.
That locust will be crushed this time.
Okay, I can buy Meditation 3. Let's do that. And let's heal these guys up. I'm healing so much right now. I'm stuck, but, yeah, there's a swarm. Throw out another swarm. Bam. Nice and juicy. Bam. Nice and juicy. Move the hex. Oh, you're dead. Well, my hex is gone, but guess what? I'm still healing out of combat. And now I'm not, because I hit Khan once. How mighty unfortunate. Oh, crap. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I'm going to heal up out of combat. I'm going to heal up out of combat. Yes, proc the healing and it works! Oh, it works! Yes! Is that Kami? Oh, that's Kami! I didn't even realize. Yo. Nice. I'm so distracted by Lilith. I can't even believe it. I can't even see... Well, the people in the lobby. Oh, man. Okay. So, yeah. Even if this item isn't proccing all the time, I think it has still instantly proven its worth for Lilith. I think, no doubt, for how cheap it is, you want to buy this item on Lilith, like, all the time now. Stealthy want to disagree with that? Any Lilith mains want to disagree with that? Or is that the verdict? Because I'm pretty sure that's the verdict. This seems awesome. This seems like a no-brainer. Buy that, buy some morale boost instead of Wrecker. Maybe buy some Chronos. There you go.
5.
Who knew Old Veteran was good? Well, here's the thing. This isn't Old Veteran.
1.
This is new Old Veteran. Because Old Veteran didn't scale this high. It didn't even scale even close to this high. I don't even think it increased percent-based. Like, on a percentage of your health. Or if it did, it just wasn't nearly as high as it is now. So, like, you know. No out of combat right now, because Khan's taking damage from that. I should be careful here for a sec. We'll heal you. Please be careful. Keep throwing swarms down. So if I shoot, I think that puts me in combat still, even if I don't actually hit the enemy. Right? Or can I just randomly spam shots? Hold on. Ah, crap. I'm taking damage. Oh, boy. Just chill here. Throw this out. Alright, it's proc. If I just shoot... Okay, it does break. It does break. Darn it. That'd have been really nice for helping my constant urge to just spam weapon shots at the enemies, you know? Oh, I can't hex him. Oh, I missed the swarm because he backed up. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. Alright, there you go, Fernando. There's that swarm. Come on, man. You got your shield up. No, don't say sorry. I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm messing up everything. I'm making mistakes. We gotta touch soon. We gotta touch. Okay, I'm going for it. I have ult. I'm just gonna go in. And then I'm gonna jump away. There's your touch. And then I'm gonna jump back in and throw that out. And throw everything on Fernando right now. Because holy crap. Alright, he's got ult. Good. Oh, there's a swarm. Oh no, he's walking away. Oh, he might be done for. There's another swarm. Oh, Vora just got wrecked. Okay. I'm gonna try and heal up out of combat here. I can't put down a swarm. There's that. Oh, there's the regen, and we're back to full health for more swarms. More swarms. All the swarms. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Except wait, I'm not gonna die. Please. Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, okay. Well, I lost the hex again. Let's be careful here. If they don't spam at me, though, I'll be just fine. Oh, I got hit once. Okay. Blood health's gonna take a hit there. Yeah, walk in the swarm. Oh, I'm sorry. Rip. I gotta be careful, man. It's Torvald. He's a menace. There's a hex for you. Throw the swarm out there, I guess. Oh boy, let me just pop this again. There you go. I'll just throw everything into Fernando right now, because I can. Because he needs it. Poor Genos is dead, but Khan should die here. Yep, good. Torvald fails. Excellent. Let's throw that right there. Damage Swarm. Does a huge amount of damage. Get my Murderous Intent proccing. Chase them! Chase them, Fernando! Murderous Intent! Yes! Alright, beautiful. We defend that. That's awesome. Now it heals 4 times a second. Yeah, 7.5% of your max health, plus the regular out-of-combat healing, 4 times a second. I guess it must have scaled back then at 7.5% every second, so they quadrupled the healing. Which means, if my math is correct... oh crap, I'm getting shot. That should be 30% of your health a second? Brain itchy? Brain getting shot by enemies?
30 seconds remaining.
I think that sounds right. Close to that, anyways. Keep throwing swarms out there. I'm low right now. I need to just take a break, but man, my out of combat's not proccing because of the Khan. Oh, and the Hex went to the Khan. Oh, it might be over for our poor Fernando. I can't heal him. I'm so sorry, my friend. Have the Hex.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yo, as you want to know, patch looks very fun. It does. We just discovered that meditation works on Lilith, and it's actually pretty good. Especially considering how cheap it is, so that's pretty awesome. I took meditation, for those wondering, because it increases your out-of-combat healing. And unlike Lilith's regular out-of-combat healing, which scales just off that tiny blue sliver you see there, this item scales off of all of this. So it takes the blood health into effect, and it also heals back the blood health. So this item is insane. You can test it in the shooting range. We actually did that before this match. It's a little bit less effective in this match we're playing right now because I suck at Lilith. And also, obviously, when you're in a match, you're not going to be out of combat for the entire thing. And if the enemies step in your swarm, then they take you back into combat, and so they stop meditation from working. But, yeah, generally, yeah, it is still helpful enough in enough circumstances that it's worth the very cheap price, I think. Whoa! Like, if I can live here, I'm going to regen all my blood health really fast. Just going to try and run around, and yep, there it is. I just regened so much blood health. Poor Vora's going to die now. Ooh, nice kill. There's a heal. You know what? I'm going to enter the fight here. Oh, JK. Wow, my blood wings didn't even do anything, and I'm dead now.
Enemy killing.
Okay. Oof. Healing out of combat is cool, but why would you ever want to be out of combat or taking heals away from your support? Well, as Lilith, I'm not taking heals away from the support. And as Lilith, I also don't have to shoot the entire time. And her blood health is directly tied to how much she can heal. And if you just throw down a swarm, it doesn't break your out of combat healing. So watch, I'm going to leave combat, throw down a swarm, and it instantly gets regened by meditation. I don't know what put me into combat there for a second, but watch. Eventually, once it kicks in, I think it's... Is out of combat itself bugged? What's going on here? Let me shoot to refresh it. I think meditation is a bit tricky because I don't think it actually works properly on the out of combat timer, but you see that, right? It's working now. Now I throw the swarm out at Fernando, instantly gets healed all the way back up. That was like instant. You barely even saw my health go down, and then all of a sudden, it's right back up. Like, woof. But for other use cases, right? One of the most common use cases, I think, is... Oh, okay! That was rude! But yeah, one of the most common use cases I think we'll see is if you're playing a flank with the type of support that's really bad at healing flanks. Or in general, your support is really bad. For example, what if you want to play Maeve when you have a Grok on your team? Grok is terrible at healing highly mobile flanks like Maeve. So as Maeve, you can just pop behind a wall while you're in the enemy's backline and heal up instantly with Meditation 3. And not have to rely on your Grok anymore. It'll also be helpful on Yagoroth, because Yagoroth is a very unconventional tank. And Meditation can help her quickly heal up
That's what I
when
expected.
she's, you know, out of combat. Let's say you do a drive-by with acceleration, you end up in the enemy's backline. It would take forever to heal back up. With Meditation, it only takes 2 seconds flat and you're back. So, there are use cases for it. Yeah, it's not the most useful item in the game, but there are use cases for it. I think that's awesome. Okay, well, I got 5 kills. How did that happen? Oh, wow, Lilith is so strong. Yeah, this item is cool. I suck at Lilith, so obviously that's not the best Lilith gameplay and not the best demonstration of how to use this. But yeah, Lilith with this item definitely makes sense. Like, this item, you definitely want to pick it up. I think, you know, Morale Boost, Chronos, those will still be good. Meditation will provide you that extra sustain you need to make Chronos justifiable, especially with Murderous Intent. And in general, it's just so cheap that you might as well. Like, what's the point of not buying it, you know? Is Torv busted or just strong? I think Torv's busted this patch with the new Guardian. Their Torvald got 10 kills, got Guardian 3. I think I'm going to play Torvald as well. I think we'll do that. Just try it out, see how it feels. There are so many different reasons why Torvald just got insane power spikes this match.
Champion. Hurry
So,
up. Yeah,
let me
you're
break
gonna
it down
look
for
stupid
you,
no matter
because there's a
what.
lot. First of all, the most obvious reason. Guardian got doubled in its effectiveness from 30% to 60%. Guardian effects his passive, shield health, his protection, and his recharge. With Max Guardian now, you have a 4,000 health personal shield. And recharge, over the span of 1 second, will regenerate you another 4,000 shield. Meaning you need to chew through 8,000 shield health just to break down into the rest of Torvald's health. Which, if you run the health card at level 5, is almost 4,000 regular health. But then Veteran also got buffed, and so if you buy Veteran, then you've got, what? It was like 8, almost 9,000 effective hit points with Torvald? And Guardian is cheaper than Wrecker now, so in the arms race, Guardian's going to be built up faster than Wrecker. But that's not even where it stops, because Torvald's ultimate also got stronger. Due to the split of resilience into the 2 new items, one which affects regular CC like stuns, and one which affects knockbacks, most people are going to buy the one that affects stuns, especially for Torvald's Nullify. But that leaves his ultimate unchecked, meaning it's basically never going to be countered anymore. But it gets even better, because with that Guardian, you can also pocket a flank, and if you know the flank you're pocketing, right, and you know they're a good player and they're playing someone like Buck who can snowball, that shield will really enable them, especially with the other items that they can buy. So it's also a lot of combo potential there. And Torvald, already from the get-go, before this patch, was high A tier, if not S tier. So, yeah, oof, it's insane. I'm going to play my Nullify build. I'm just going to be selfish grandpa, and I'm going to go health, cooldown reduction, movement speed. And then we're going to buy Guardian. And we're just going to rush Guardian as quickly as possible, and we are going to hold W. I already have 6,250 hit points, with health card level 5. 6,750 now, Guardian took effect. 3,000 health shield. Holy crap. This is, basically Grandpa before the shield nerf. Right now, with Guardian level 1. And, yeah, we can just shoot the enemies and kill them. My shield has finally broken. Now do it all again. My team died on point, but Caspian's dead, so that's good, I guess. Let's just casually give a bunch of health to Omen, and let's spam these guys out. I'm going to pop around the back here. Let's recharge real quick. Just say hi. Get that Leon. There we go. Nullify you. There's that. Oh, I got cooldown reset. Guess what? I got my 3,000 shielding back. Hello, buddy. Hi, Khan. Come here, Khan. I'm just waving at you with my Gauntlet of Death. Come here. Come here. I'm Torvald. You can't kill me. I'm Torvald. Okay, you've got your teammates back, but you used your stun, and you didn't use it to block my recharge. So I'm going to recharge all that health. I'm going to make it out of here alive. Watch. Boom. I just lived that. Guardian 1, by the way. I haven't even maxed it out. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Gotcha. All right, there's a shield. Hi. Ooh, I might be playing a little bit too aggressive here. Okay, I'm a little bit too aggressive. I still lived! I still lived that. I still live. We still live. Torvald's OP. Let's go. Here, have a shield. Why not? Make Rom tankier. Let's go say hi to Ray. Oh, that's cute. That's real cute! Oh my gosh. Torvald is busted. Die. Should I hold W into their spawn? No. Am I going to anyways? Absolutely. They can't stop me. Hello, Caspian. You can't stop me. You can't even stun me anymore. Ah, crap. That's my one weakness. That's my one weakness. Crowd control. Oh, man. Ah, darn. He sent me back to spawn so I can buy Guardian 2. Now, I have 7,250 HP. Each time my shield goes up, it actually goes up by more than that. It basically double dips because of recharge, right? It makes recharge stronger as well. So, you know, normally it's 2,500 shield health, and then 2,500 shield health regenerated from recharge, right? So that's 5,000 in total. But when we buy Guardian, right, now I'm up to 3,500 shield health, but then recharge makes it so I regenerate another 3,500. It's basically double as effective, right? Because now it's 7,000 shield health I have to chew through. I have to do it twice, right? If I'm an enemy trying to kill Torvald. Like, the scaling is just ridiculous now. Before, technically, yeah, Guardian did the same thing, right? It double dipped like that. And Torvald was probably one of the better characters to buy Guardian on. But now with this scaling, it just takes him to absurdity, you know? Oh boy. Old Torvald is back. Yeah, old Torvald with the massive oversized shield is definitely back. Oh man. They're starting to buy Wrecker, but it's honestly not enough. They barely have any. Like I said, the arms race between Wrecker and Guardian is now more slated in Guardian's favor in terms of building it up quickly, because Guardian is slightly cheaper. Wrecker still counters Guardian. It scales to 90%, Guardian only scales to 60. But it's a lot more even-weighted now. You're basically forced to buy Wrecker, and not every character is a good Wrecker. And Torvald's just so strong in so many other ways. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Ooh, gotcha. Alright, let's pop around here. Hello, gamers. No, you have another one. No. No. Alright, well, if I buy Unbound, will that affect the duration? I guess it will affect the duration, right? Sentinel will stop him from throwing me farther, but I think Unbound will stop the holding duration. Do we still have devs in the chat who can help me with that? I don't know. I think that's right, but I could be wrong. Hello. That's a nice shield you have there. Nullify. Alright, let's just recharge. Let's just go to town. Hi, Ray. You can't kill me. I still kept my shield, man. Leon's just disintegrated. Caspian's up there. We gotta do something about him. You guys got that, right? Where's he going? We'll give a shield to you. I almost got that. Alright. Hi, Vora. You're looking awfully helpless, my friend. Oh, and she just got ran over. Oh, man. Alright, let's recharge that, and light him up, baby! Oh, yeah. Oh, those kills got stolen. That's still a thing. I don't think the hold time will change. Well, with which item, though? The hold time changes with Rezil, but now Rezil's been split. I'm pretty sure Unbound affects that, but I don't know. Hi, Vora. It's me. It's Torvald, the best tank in the game. Hello. Oh, you can even stun me. That's cute. Hello. Good night. Hello. Have a shield. Let me nullify you. There we go. Destroyed. Destroyed. I don't even know why I recharged, but that's GG. Oh my goodness.
That's on me and
Yeah, this confirms everything I thought. Either Torvald or Guardian is getting a nerf by the end of this PTS. They have to. One of them is not making it out of the PTS alive. My bets, sadly, are probably more on Torvald, because I don't know how busted Guardian is on the other tanks yet. But regardless, it can't go into live service like this. This combo is too broken. Like, Torvald was already teetering on S tier before. This puts him firmly at the top of it. That is officially my opinion. Like, whoa. It's disgusting. Disgusting. Wow. We got 9 kills there. Not quite as impressive as the Torvald last match, but we helped enable a bunch of kills as well. 14 assists. Oof, man. Torvald's insane. As someone who enjoys Torvald, I mean, I guess I'll play it while I can, because Torvald's, you know, I enjoy, I enjoy me a bit of bullying people with Torvald, but yeah, no, this is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, fellas, I think we're gonna do one more match. I don't know what we're gonna test, but I think we're gonna do one more match for today. We will be back tomorrow with more matches. I can assure you of that. We are going to spend many hours tomorrow testing, and many hours probably on Wednesday as well, testing on PTS. So once again, I remind you, if you're not following the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel already, please follow and subscribe. Make sure you're doing that, because, yeah, you don't want to miss any of this. This is, this is pretty insane. All of these changes. It's bizarre now. What the heck do I want to do? I've played a bunch of healers, so I probably want to not play a healer. I'm going to hover just
Caspian.
something that's not a healer to encourage other people to heal. We could do Caspian. I suck at Caspian, though. Could do Koga. I want to test Koga in a more controlled environment, though, because I want to do a strict before and after, though. So I'm not going to do Koga right now. My team's still trying to force me to heal. Oh boy. Alright, how about this? I'll play Ying.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna look stupid
And
no matter what.
I'll see how this new change feels for Ying on her ultimate. The healing will be less on the ultimate now, because the anti-heal ignoring effect is gone. It will no longer ignore Cauterize, so it's back to the regular 600 healing per second. But the thing that's new is that it will cleanse all status effects on cast, although there are basically no status effects to cleanse on the enemy team, so that's kind of unlucky. But it'll also make you crowd control immune. Something I'm going to try for sure, definitively, right now, is whenever Rom ults, I'm going to try and time my ultimate to block it, and just watch how that looks. Because that is possible now with Ying ult. For the first time, she has utility apart from body blocking with her clones, which is interesting. And it's a base kit thing, so... We're going to go Life Exchange anyways, though, because I guess that's what we do around here. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's do some morale boost. And some Horde. I'm going to max out morale boost and Chronos this game. And then if I have time, I'll get Bloodbath. And I'll need a lot of credits for that. With the increased Life Rip 3 scaling, Wormhole EVs can perform a very quick Blink, Shoot, Soar, Shoot combo to safely heal for 13 to 1400 health. Yeah, 2 570 heals from 850 damage shots, and then 200 from base Flicker. That's interesting. Yeah, if they don't track you during that, that's free. Wow. Alright, let's go. Let's get an illusion out here. I don't play that much Ying, so forgive me if the illusion placements aren't perfectly optimized. But yeah, we're just going to start gaining some credits out here and healing and building up ult charge. XSTB, you are just carrying. What the heck, man? XSTB? I'm trying to test things here and you're just killing all of them? What are you doing? I think 7 snuck behind us, though. He might come back. Oh, yeah, there he is, there he is, there he is. Guys! There's a 7 back here. Break the bombs. Oh, there he is. He's playing Overcharged. Oh, he's emoting. Okay, he's trolling. I see. And my entire team is going to die up there. Why are they so far ahead? Okay, I will hold point. Willow, be careful. How is XSTB still alive? Is bro using... He's not using the new, Meditate. He's dead now. Okay. Well, let's just fire on Rom. By the way, guys, like Srixus mentioned earlier, Rom's buff hasn't been fully implemented on the PTS yet, so, we don't actually get to test it yet. It'll be there eventually. Give them some time. Let them cook. PTS has a few things that are buggy. That's why it's the PTS. So... Alright, let's get some illusions out there. I'm surprisingly building ult really slowly, but it's just because my teammates aren't taking damage. And I'm not healing it back because they're in the enemy team's spawn. Alright, I'm out. Goodbye. I'm going up here. No, sir. Stop it. Alright, I've got ult. I really want him to ult me. Ah, okay. I'm gonna specifically save my ult just to demonstrate this new effect for the next time that Rom ults, because he's a very clear demonstration of the CC immunity. I need to go back to the payload, though, because I gotta push it. Oh my gosh. Bleh. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. They're dying. I can't save them. If only I had an ultimate that would heal them through the wall. Huh. Look at that! I think the ROM is a viewer because he just did that very blatantly. But yeah, look at that. I died to the hook because the immunity expired, but I did not get stunned by the ROM ult at all. That's the new effect of Ying ult in action right there for you. So there you go. Now let's play Ying normally. Oh my gosh, team, please, guys, stay alive. I'm almost there! I know it seems like I'm a bad healer, but that's because you guys are just farming them too hard, going to their spawn, and then I can't heal you up there. It's so sad. Alright, I need Willow to peek me. Ah, crap, I'm missing. Okay, there you go. Maybe I am a bad healer. Alright, here's an illusion for you. Right-click for you, and then back to right-clicking you. The illusion didn't heal you for some reason. Okay, here's your own personal illusion. And we're good. Nice. Alright. Let's keep pushing this cart forward. There you go. Have this. Have this. Uh-oh, Willow. Alright, got you. Crap. I think I'll be okay for the most part. I'm out of here, though. That went to the wrong person. Let me heal you like that. I got Rom in my face. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm trying to heal Willow. Stay alive. Yes, I'm healing you. Whee! Oh, she's dead. Okay. Well, we're not going to push this, despite our unrelenting aggression. Alright. Phew. Andrew, they said they were doing big patches in the future. I wonder what could possibly be as big as this item change. It makes me even more excited. I can't wait for this patch. Yeah, I'm not sure if the big patches in the future will be as big as a total item store overhaul, but yeah, I'm sure they've got plenty of stuff cooking. It is amazing how passionate the devs are for still doing massive changes like this to the game, even though everyone can admit it's well past its prime in terms of the player count, you know? I don't know how much money they're making, if they're even still profitable. I hope they're profitable, my goodness. I assume they must be somewhat profitable because of all the free crystals they give away. But, yeah, I mean, you know, it's a smaller team than ever, and it's still, yeah, past its prime, but they're still doing really huge stuff like this, and that's very nice, you know? Okay, no one's taking damage. Everyone's taking shield damage. I can't even heal. This is the worst. Okay, XSTB, there you go. Take the ult. Your own personal ult. I don't know if that blocked the hook, but either way, you're dead, sadly. That's the, that's definitely the nerf in action there as well, because, you know, that didn't heal him nearly as much as it would have last patch. So. Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Eres muerto. Ha 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 ha. I will just chill here on point. Looks like the turtle's looking for a hook. Looking for touch as well. Just blast him back a little bit. I'll get a singular illusion up there to help out. Just in case. But I think they're chilling up there. He kind of just got stuck on that. Alright, he's dead. There we go, we cap. Nice. The team left I'll really care for sure. The team has always been the most passionate one I've been on. But with all the troubles of last year, it's even more true. Wait, the troubles of last year? I thought last year was a good year for the most part. Like some pains, for sure. Keywords, ranked crossplay, but... Huh. See, from my perspective, 2022 was the year that was like, oh, that one was bad. Yikes. Here, have a heal. Uh-oh, rip. Oh, crap. I might die. I don't have ult. This could be very bad. Oh, poor Ruckus. Alright, I'm going up here, and then I'm going over here, and you can't chase me, because I'm just that cool. My moves are that smooth. I'm unstoppable, and you're blind as well. That helps. Nice nullify. Torvald just countering Rom like a boss. Oh my gosh. Here you go. And I have an ultimate, so we can definitely push this through, I think. I'm gonna do that just to help XSTB. Did not see the status cleanse on him, but it's probably because he got shot immediately after. That's what I was talking about, you know, the caught cleansing not being that great. Oop. Oh, we actually pushed it through. Rom's thing actually kind of stopped him there for a sec, though. Wow. Can you do 3,000 damage with Genos ult after trigger sent? Theoretically. I mean, Genos, yeah, it'd be, I guess, maybe it wouldn't be that tricky to proc, because you can just get eliminations off your teammates and then do it. But yeah, it does work on ultimates. We tested that in the shooting range. We got Victor ult to do, what was it, like 1,800 damage, I want to say? I forget how much damage it does at base, because I don't care about Victor. But, yeah, it did more damage than regular. That's, for sure.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, troubles for the company? High-res troubles. Oh, I see. Right, because 2023 was the year that you guys did the whole, switching up and becoming more indie type of deal. Even going so far as to remove high-res from the loading screen whenever you boot up the game. Wow. Yeah, I guess that would be kind of stressful, huh? Okay. We survived that. Let's get this down there. Does their Genos have it? No, he doesn't. Okay. Yeah, man, that's interesting. I guess that's a way to maybe counter the damage reduction in Veteran that people buy with Genos. If they do buy Veteran. You know? That's interesting, man. We really... Oh, I don't have ult. I'm dead. We really gotta think out of the box for stuff like this, though. Because, yeah. Like, with these new items, there are some things that we have never even considered before, you know? High-res no longer shows up on the screen when booting up. Yeah, they have Evil Mojo, they have Georgia, they have, like, Unreal Engine, and the markers for, like, the engines and stuff they use. Easy anti-cheat. High-res got removed, like, close to the start of the year, I want to say, I think. Pretty sure. Last I checked. I could be totally misremembering here. I think I remember Cryptic talking about that one time.
Help the front line.
I think. Yeah.
We're done here.
You actually won.
Does trigger sent increase the damage done by reversal too? Yeah, it increases all of your damage. Like, the grenade did upwards of 800 damage. On Victor? Yeah, it's everything. Yeah, a year-ish ago, I did it. Oh yeah, wow, we have the person who removed the high-res logo themselves here. Ah, nice. Yeah. I don't even know the details about what went on with the whole high-res thing, but, yeah. Very interesting switch-up, that's for sure. Why did it get removed? So the game is Evil Mojos now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the way it works is, like, high-res are the publishers, and they do some of the back-end stuff with, like, servers and whatnot. But I believe as far as the direction of the game, game development, all of that sort of thing, or all of those sort of things, that's all Evil Mojo now, I'm pretty sure. But, like I said, I'm not super in the know about any of this. I don't even work at the company, so, like, I don't even know that much about it, you know? That's kind of silly. But yeah, very interesting, and very interesting new Ying change. It was very cool to just block that ROM ult that one time, and with a bit more skill, and a bit more crowd control to block as well, this new change will see some value. But again, the value scales depending on how skillful you are at timing your ultimate, and also how much crowd control they even have, because if they don't have that much crowd control, then it's kind of pointless, this new buff. And then at that point, it's just more of a net nerf. And I think ultimately it is a net nerf to Ying, because that anti-healing effect got taken away. But still, Ying is very powerful in terms of the amount of healing she does, and so I don't know if she'll be S tier anymore, but she'll still be a very strong healer. You'll still see her a lot, that is for sure. Andrew's got it. Yo, right on, let's go. Brilliant. Anyways, like I said, that's going to be the last match. We're going to call it here. And, yeah, we will be back tomorrow with a lot more gaming, a lot more Paladins, a lot more testing. We barely even touched the surface of what's possible this patch, this stream. And we barely even touched most of the balance changes as well. So we're going to be here on Tuesday. We're going to be here on Wednesday, testing the PTS, guaranteed. Maybe even later into the week. I don't know. We'll see how the next few days go. But tons of PTS testing to do. So make sure you're following on Twitch. Make sure you're following on YouTube. Check out the Discord server as well if you want to talk about the changes with other people after the stream is over. Lots of links to check and lots of places to visit. But also, if you really want to help support the channel, please consider actually checking out the Nexus, because I know with the new upcoming update, there are a lot of new things to buy in terms of the event pass, and you'll want some crystals for that. You're probably going to buy crystals anyways, but if you do it over here at the Nexus, nexus.gg/AndrewChicken, !shop in the chat, you can buy those crystals, and a portion of the proceeds go directly to supporting this channel. So it's a great way to support me and any other content creator who has a Nexus store as well. But also, if you just want to support over on ye old Twitch, then consider subscribing. You get to watch ad-free, you get some extra emotes and some extra stuff on Discord as well. And if you already have Amazon Prime, then Jeff Bezos himself personally grants you every single month a Prime sub that you can give to your favorite streamer for free, no extra cost to you. So if you have one of those lying around, consider giving it to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, with all that being said, we gotta go find somebody to raid now. I think we give Miss Slugger the fattest of raids. Looks like she's on the PTS as well. So let's pay forward all the love we got today. We got so many fat raids today. I really appreciate everyone for tuning in. And yeah, with all that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Peace out.